And hello again, Bulldog fans, and welcome to the capital city in Little Rock, Arkansas. Glad to have you aboard for some Greenwood High School football. And in essence, the playoffs start tonight in a rematch of last year's 2022 6A state championship game. The mighty Bulldogs have made the road trip down to the capital city, and we're live on the campus of Pulaski Academy, home of the Bruins. So glad to have you here for this humongous football game tonight in Week 9. A bye week in the first round of the postseason at stake tonight for sure. Home field advantage really on down the road as we get towards Week 10. We all know about what's coming up next week, but there's a lot riding on tonight's game. And don't believe the hype when you hear the folks say that Pulaski Academy may be down, because these guys are Pulaski Academy, and they do what they do for a reason. And so really looking forward to tonight's matchup. Tim Terry with you. Glad to have you aboard. A sea of navy blue across the way. Good to see the boys traveling and girls from Greenwood. As always, fantastic crowds follow these Bulldogs around, really in every sport. Meet Jones with me up here, and we're out on the lanai here on the press box.
Yeah, Tim, I remember in 07 we were here. Greenwood won that game 57-50, but we were literally on top of the press box, right next to the speaker. Yeah. And that was a first for us. We've never done that before, but they have upgraded the press box here. But, we're still kind of outside, but at least we do have something covering our head. That's
right. The ball barber will be roaming the sidelines. He's up on here in the press box with us right now. And
hey, it's my first time here in PA. I'm really, really excited, and I really can't wait for this game to go off tonight. I've been really looking forward to it pretty much all year. We knew that after the Stillwater game that our schedule, we saw what Southside did with Northside. So we knew our schedule was probably not as front loaded as it could have been, but we took on all comers. We beat them all, and coming in here tonight, with the 86 home game win streak, with the senior night tonight, it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, we talked about Greenwood has won 60 straight home games. These guys have won 80-something, like you said, and obviously a huge home field advantage, but you just have to come down here and take care of business. I don't want to start hearing about officiating. Everybody knows I'm the king of the griping about officials, but you don't, and we talked about the state championship game last year. A horrible pass interference call really had a huge effect on that game. But if you're up by 3 or 4 touchdowns or whatever, you don't have to worry about any officiating calls. Just could take care of business and get out of here, hopefully with a nice win, and get ready for the Week 10 gauntlet, which will be the other private school down here in Little Rock Christian. But should be a fabulous night. It's senior night. They've got festivities going right now. It's a pretty cool setting here. There's some buildings that kind of bowl in the east side of the stadium, and then their conditioning center, indoor facility, if you will, is on the west side. Some trees in a neighborhood back behind us here, so it's a really neat setting here at Pulaski Academy.
Richie had a trivia question earlier. What other stadium in high school football in Arkansas run east and west? I think there is one, but I couldn't remember it. But this one runs east and west, which is very unusual.
Right. It's kind of like the tennis courts at the Vash.
It seems like we run across one.
We have, and I'll think about it after we get to the coach's show.
PA here coming in the game here. They're 7-1 on the year, 6-0 in conference, just like the Bulldogs, and they've kind of run the script here on beating everybody they're supposed to. They did take one on the chin against Little Rock Christian, and that's the only blemish on their record. And Little Rock Christian handled pretty good, 55-13. I think that game was really not even that close. We kept getting updates, but these kids are used to winning, and like Richie said earlier, they're not just going to bow down because the G shows up. They're going to give us all they've got.
Yeah, and it's rare. Most teams, when they see the G on the helmet, you've got to beat pretty good, but these boys aren't afraid of any helmet logo for sure. Well, 3-3 is the series overall, and we talked about this, probably the last time we'll play these guys. I mean, they're moving up to 7A next year.
Yep.
Unless we meet in the postseason somehow down the road, which is also very possible. This may be the last ever meeting between the two teams, barring a non-conference affair, I guess. For that, would be a really good time to pick up these guys at a non-conference game, because they are moving up to 7A. Due to the AAA rules with private schools and what have you.
And this thing's been a slugfest, really. Some of the highest-scoring football games Tim and I was witnessing have been on this field or down here at World Memorial. But both teams coming here averaging 36. Greenwood's averaged 36 points a game. PA's actually averaged 40 points a game in this 6-game series. And if you will, it's the old rubber match. Here it is. They won 3 and we won 3. We split with them last year, which was a kind of a misnomer, and a 33-23 there at Greenwood. But they did kind of get us at War Memorial 42-35 last year in the state championship game. So there's a lot of Bulldogs kind of wanting to put an end to that, set the record straight, if you will, that Greenwood's not going to go anywhere and try to get a little redemption from that state championship game. So I look for a good one tonight. I think this is going to be entertaining. Coach Lucas is still down here. We talked to him briefly in pregame. It still looks like he might could suit up for those Razorbacks here in a couple of weeks.
And you saw the beautiful clouds as we came on the air. They moved out. The sun is setting off to our left.
Beautiful.
Full moon coming up in the east. I see the bad moon rising, if you will.
Ricky said some dogs are going to be howling at that moon here in a little bit.
That's exactly right. I like that. And hopefully, a wolf out in the wild will hunt down some bears. In the PA, the Bruins.
Bruins, a bear, yeah.
So, we're really looking forward to this one, and hopefully Greenwood can be on all cylinders tonight. Archer did not have a cast on in pregame, if you're wondering, so we'll see if he puts one on once the game starts. Their quarterback also has an injury to his hand. He's got a big thumb cast on his non-throwing hand, so there'll be lots of this Brandon Cobb kid. So you'll see it as well on the broadcast. It was a very noticeable cast on his hand. So, of course, their guy, Busby, we saw last year not playing. He's injured, and so he's not going to be. He's been out since however long. So we'll see. There's some being excuses we can have, but you're going to see some onside kicks and some going for it on fourth down, and it should be a lot of fun. Really excited about this game. A lot of press coverage, a lot of crowd here. Well,
it'll be interesting. I think you alluded to this on the way down here. If they do punt, kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? Since they normally don't punt at all. But if they do punt early in this one, it kind of gives you a little idea of where they're at.
Right. I agree with you. I agree with you 100%.
I think one thing you saw from Mr. Lucas last year, Coach Lucas, was he's not about putting his team in a negative situation or setting them up for failure just because this is what we always do.
Right.
We've seen them have the ability to change in the middle of a game, which, I applaud him for. Probably won in the game last year.
Yeah, I agree, 100%. Wondered how long he would stay with the mystique, if you will, that Coach Kelly started, and that may have been part of the deal. You can have his job, but you can't change anything. Maybe the high brass here at the school wanted him to keep it out. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know.
So, but,
we will try to keep an eye on the East tonight. There's a big one over at West Memphis. They host Benton for the lead over there in the East. Actually, if West Memphis wins that game, they'll tie over there in the East. Benton doesn't have a loss yet, but we'll kind of keep an update on that. And that's probably the power, if you will, in the East.
And speaking of Benton, tomorrow night, if you can get loose, if you're in Greenwood, get in your car tomorrow afternoon, head to Hot Springs Convention Center at 7 o'clock. Coach Jennifer Golden going for her third state championship as the Benton Panthers and the Greenwood Lady Bulldogs hook up in the 6A or 5A volleyball finals tomorrow at 7 o'clock. In Hot Springs, same place the basketball tournament's been. If you've been down there, load up and go down and support the girls. I'll be there, and I'll be raising Cane, yelling at the referees.
That's hard to believe.
And the line judges. Yeah. No broadcast. It'll be on TV. I believe PBS has it, but come down and support the girls. Should be a lot of fun. Really good squad. They've one of those deals, they gelled right at the right time. They started playing well when it counted, and it's been a good run so far.
Yeah, make a whole day of it. I think the entire River Valley is going to be there. Hackett, Mansfield, Fayetteville, Greenwood. I might have missed one, but
I think Shiloh Christian's the other Northwest Arkansas school.
The west side of the state is really represented well down there.
In every class, there's one of them. That's right. Yes, fantastic. So yeah, should be a good day in Hot Springs. If you're already down here and you're watching on your phone or your laptop somewhere, get you a hotel room down here and stay and going over to Hot Springs tomorrow. Make a day of it. Obviously, plenty to do down there. We talked with head football coach Chris Young earlier and got his thoughts on last week's win against the Russellville Cyclones and a little bit about tonight and see what else he's got up his sleeve. So come back and hear from the top dog, the athletic director and head football coach for Greenwood, Chris Young, after this timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School Football.
Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
Preserving memories since 1999, GreenwoodDogPound.com has been the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs. Get the latest Bulldog news from the homepage. From the Sports tab, go explore the articles and pictures of your favorite sports past seasons. To catch the game tonight, select the Watch Live tab. Hey, you want to relive some of your favorite games? Click the Media Archive tab and enjoy the many Bulldogs highlights from years past. Be sure and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. GreenwoodDogPound.com, the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs.
How long have they been in business?
100 years.
100 years? That's nothing. We've been standing here almost that long. Why are we here again?
I'm trying to get one of those Farmers Bank ATV loans.
An ATV loan? You mean we've been posing all this time so you can get an ATV loan?
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The fourth oldest Ford dealer in America.
This is Sports Center.
Hey, we welcome you back to the pregame show, and it's my pleasure to be joined once again by the head football coach of the Greenwood Bulldogs, Coach Chris Young. Coach, homecoming last week, and we got through whatever distractions there might be, and really played a pretty good football game overall.
Yeah, really proud offensively. I think we had 9 possessions and scored 8 touchdowns and then missed field goal. But been really efficient offensively. Defensively, gave up a couple big plays, which is uncharacteristic of us, but thought we came back and played better in the second half. That little running back they had was pretty salty, and unfortunately, on the broadcast, I kept saying they were doing a pretty good job of hiding him. They wouldn't get him the football. It was kind of a strange game plan, I thought, but we let him score in the first quarter. First points all year in the first quarter, so I guess there's a good talking point. Yeah, he's really talented. He was there last year, returning starter, and we knew that he was dangerous. And unfortunately, he got loose once on us really good, and I thought we bottled him up the rest of the night pretty well, but good players are going to make plays. Well, and speaking of good players, Coach, I saw Kane Archer in an interview earlier this year talking about when things kind of break down or that he's needed to step up. He feels like that's one of his attributes that he can do. You go light box, we're just going to let the kid run, and by God, he went crazy, though. Yeah, I think he rushed for 175 yards, and we didn't call a quarterback run. Now, some of those were pulls. He just made great decisions, and then they were dropping 8 and took advantage of a light box where he was able to scramble, and once he gets loose, he's hard to catch. And 7 total touchdowns, threw for 3 as well, so a really big night for the sophomore. Yeah, just efficient. Just took care of the football. It's what we've asked him to do, play within the system first and then go be special second, and I think he did that. Saw Grant Carnes make a pretty special play down the sideline, just kind of bulldozing everybody in the path. Yeah, it's good to see him. He's physical for a wide receiver, and he's a strong kid, and he's been, a little sore, and it's good to see him back. Coach, another big win last week, undefeated. We'll take our first time out, and we'll come back and talk about the big one tonight at Pulaski Academy. This is Greenwood High School football.
How long have they been in business?
100 years.
100 years? That's nothing. We've been standing here almost that long. Why are we here again?
I'm trying to get one of those Farmers Bank ATV loans.
An ATV loan? You mean we've been posing all this time so you can get an ATV loan?
You don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra Docker prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
Preserving memories since 1999, GreenwoodDogPound.com has been the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs. Get the latest Bulldog news from the homepage. From the Sports tab, go explore the articles and pictures of your favorite sports past seasons. To catch the game tonight, select the Watch Live tab. Hey, you want to relive some of your favorite games? Click the Media Archive tab and enjoy the many Bulldogs highlights from years past. Be sure and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. GreenwoodDogPound.com, the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The fourth oldest Ford dealer in America.
And we welcome you back to the Pregame Coaches Show, and I'm joined here with head football coach Chris Young. Coach, last year we saw it when the schedule came out. Everybody knew Pulaski Academy and Greenwood were going to play in the regular season, and we were going to meet in the finals, and that's exactly what happened. They got us down there at Little Rock in December. So this game has kind of been circled. A really, really big one tonight here in Little Rock. Yeah, we're excited about it. You know, they got a great football program, great tradition. They're really good once again, and we're excited we get to play. Not many teams in the last probably 30 years that we have don't have a winning record against. And Pulaski Academy is one. We're 3-3 all time against them. Really been some awesome battles. The 06 finals is arguably one of the greatest games ever played in Arkansas football, especially in the finals. Same situation. These guys going to do the onside, go for on fourth down? Yeah, you know, they're real unique in what they do. From onside kicks, going for it on fourth down, to going for two every time. They do some different things, but they're very well coached and they're smart, and you'll see them do some different things. They will punt, you know, every once in a while. They will kick an extra point every once in a while. They'll kick you deep every once in a while. So that's what really makes it hard. You know, if you knew they were going to onside kick it every single time, you bring that 11th guy up, but you got to cover the deep stuff as well. And, Coach, a super important game. I know we can't really look ahead, but this here guarantees you a bye. A win tonight gets you that first-round bye, if nothing else, and so it's a really important game here on the road. Yeah, it's huge. You know, this time of year, everybody's banged up and beat up a little bit, and a bye in the playoffs is a big advantage. So you win this game, you guarantee yourself a week off week 11. Coach, and these guys, with the winning conference record, they get the bonus points from the AAA, so they're moving up to 7A next year, so kind of a swan song here in the regular season. Yeah, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if we see these guys again in the playoffs because they're that good of a football team. And we've always enjoyed playing PA. You know, I've been here for all 6 of those games, enjoyed every one of them. But they're going to move up 7A next year, and, you know, they'll do well up there. But it'll be an exciting game tonight. Second trip down here, we beat them in 07 in the quarterfinals, I believe, 57-50. So that was a lot of fun that night, Tyler Wilson and those guys. Yeah, that was big. I remember Zach Turpin catch a touchdown in the back of the end zone. And then I think they had a couple shots on us down on the goal line to take the lead or tie the game. But, yeah, it was a great ball game. And that's the history of this series. It's always good close ball games. All right, Coach, we'll take our last time out. We'll finish up here with head football coach Chris Young. This is Greenwood High School football. Preserving memories since 1999, GreenwoodDogPound.com has been the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs. Get the latest Bulldog news from the homepage. From the Sports tab, go explore the articles and pictures of your favorite sports past seasons. To catch the game tonight, select the Watch Live tab. Hey, you want to relive some of your favorite games? Click the Media Archive tab and enjoy the many Bulldogs highlights from years past. Be sure and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. GreenwoodDogPound.com, the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The fourth oldest Ford dealer in America.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra docker prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
How long have they been in business?
100 years.
100 years, that's nothing. We've been standing here almost that long. Why are we here again?
I'm trying to get one of those Farmers Bank ATV loans.
An ATV loan? You mean we've been posing all this time so you can get an ATV loan?
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And Farmers.
We welcome you back to the Pregame Coaches Show here with head football coach Chris Young. Coach, Bulldog family in the air right now, and we'll just share all the love. Tomorrow night at Hot Springs, the Convention Center, 7 o'clock, Greenwood and Benton State Volleyball Championship game. Coach Golden's got her girls back down there.
Yeah, congrats to Coach Golden and the girls volleyball team. That was awesome. We got to watch it on TV the last 2 days and just been cheering for them and really proud of them. They've had a great season, but they're getting hot right now at the right time.
Yeah, absolutely, Coach. And it's always good to put on that athletic director hat. You sure like to see state championships coming your way, and hopefully they can beat those Panthers.
Yeah, it's a great weekend, sports fans. You drive down, stay in Little Rock Friday night, watch a great football game, spend the night, drive to Hot Springs on Saturday and watch our girls in the state championship game. So those will be my plans. We'll look forward to seeing everybody Friday and Saturday night.
Coach, big one tonight. Good luck.
Thank you.
Head football coach Chris Young, come back for the biggest game of the year so far, Greenwood, Pulaski Academy. Just saying those two teams, those two programs mean it's going to be a battle. You're not going to want to miss this one, folks. Stick around for kickoff. This is Greenwood High School football.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra docker prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
How long have they been in business?
100 years.
100 years, that's nothing. We've been standing here almost that long. Why are we here again?
I'm trying to get one of those Farmers Bank ATV loans.
An ATV loan? You mean we've been posing all this time so you can get an ATV loan?
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And Farmers.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The fourth oldest Ford dealer in America.
Preserving memories since 1999, GreenwoodDogPound.com has been the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs. Get the latest Bulldog news from the homepage. From the Sports tab, go explore the articles and pictures of your favorite sports past seasons. To catch the game tonight, select the Watch Live tab. Hey, you want to relive some of your favorite games? Click the Media Archive tab and enjoy the many Bulldogs highlights from years past. Be sure and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. GreenwoodDogPound.com, the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs. And we welcome you back to John B. Hatcher Stadium, Pulaski Academy High School. We're out here on Hyndman Street. Wasn't it Hyndman? Henson Street.
Henson Street.
Yeah. We made it down Highway 10 with the back roads as usual. Stopped and got a corn dog in Danville at the Exxon. And went down to Lazy Pete's, catfish and assorted Cajun foods for pregame. Fantastic.
Really good.
It was. My sister recommended it.
She did good.
2021 Traverse or Chevrolet. Appreciate it, guys. Providing transportation. Ready for a big one here. We got folks already tuned in. Richie Grandstaff's got us tuned in. We got the coin toss. The ball barber's in the mix. Let's see what we got.
Prepare up your side, okay? I'm your referee, Mr. Patton. That's Mr. Jones, all right? Greenwood, you're the best. You're going to call the toss. What's your call? Heads. What did he call?
What did he call?
The call.
Line judge James Stevens. The head linesman is Will Pruitt. Umpire is Brent Jones. And the referee for tonight.
He's called tails every road game. What's Josh Allen doing?
They're going to receive. Bruins are going to receive. We're still
Well, it worked out. Right? Fantastic. They're going to take the ball first. Josh Allen went against the grain. He's been perfect on the road.
He knows
calling tails. He is.
It worked out.
With the chess game, Greenwood's already ahead in this one on the coin toss. Fantastic. Bulldogs in all white. Navy blue numerals, navy blue helmets with a navy blue G on a white background. The Bruins in their home gold bottoms with navy blue tops. They've got gold helmets, white numerals with Bruins in white across the front. Yeah, my son and Jay and Jack are up in Fayetteville, the Spectrum Apartments. My wife's in Green Bay with the Sanders, getting ready for a little Packers weekend. So should be interesting. Someone go check on Carolyn Orr at some point tonight. She's a little been queasy waiting on this one. So should be fine. I think we'll be all right. And Greenwood is out on the field.
Shout out to Shane Soulsby down in Jacksonville, Florida.
Hey.
And his father-in-law, Buddy Duke, he's in Gadsden, Alabama.
Nice.
They got us tuned in. I'm sure my daughter Taylor and her husband Lance Stewart got us live in Camden, USA.
So the mayor's got us tuned in. Mr. Doug Kinslow, appreciate it, Mr. Mayor.
Yes, sir.
I've been rubbing shoulders with R.J. Hawk, who's doing the Buzz broadcast tonight. He's a state representative. Told him to give Mrs. Sarah Sanders Huckabee my love. Yeah, give her a hug for me. So we get to rub shoulders with the high rollers down here in the state capitol. You betcha.
Well, and this is really a nice venue for those that have been here before, earlier when we played. There's not a whole lot of room on the sideline, so we're kind of worried about sideline warnings, but Richie pointed out they do have it painted. But when you start getting dudes on this sideline, there's not much room on these sidelines here.
Packed
Obviously,
house.
No track.
Yeah, right. Standing room only. Of course, this is a huge game. You'll find people here that just want to come see. I mean, the Beatles are in town. People want to see the Bulldogs play. I mean, everybody knows about PA, but some folks that have no interest may come out to watch these two teams square off. Met twice in the state championship game. Both teams have won one game. Greenwood in 06, PA last year. We beat them here in 07 in the second round of the playoffs. They beat us in 08 and 09 at Greenwood in the second round in the semifinals. And then we beat them last year in the regular season at home to clinch the 1 seed. And then they beat us in the state championship game. So 3-3 is the series. If you didn't hear us earlier, Pulaski Academy moving to 7A after this year on the next recycle classification. So this will be the last time these two will meet in a game that really means anything short of a non-conference affair. And Coach Anthony Lucas, former Razorback great, 1999 Sterner to Lucas, talked to him in pregame. Goes over and gets a hug and a kiss from his wife, as probably every game he does.
Looks like he could still play right now.
You betcha, buddy.
Man, that dude's in shape.
And the Bulldogs will kick off to Pulaski Academy. We talked about our broadcast position. We're over on the press box side, home side. And some guys have been coming out of the press box say we're lucky. All their windows are fogging up in there. It's real muggy out here. And we don't have any windows. We're out here on the lanai, so it's getting an outdoor feel.
Yeah, not too bad.
We have a roof over our head just in case, but there's no clouds. They've all moved out. Should be a great night for football.
And Tim and I are providing the game mic, the live mic, the field mic, if you will, because we're right here amongst them.
Bodie Steinfeld kicks up and away and into the end zone, a touchback, 75 degrees, a 7:01 kickoff here in the capital city, and it's football time. Greenwood, Pulaski Academy. Boy, it's that game the matchup, for years. Man, these two teams need to get together. We've seen it 6 times, been to all of them. It's been a lot of fun. Tonight should be no different. Brandon Cobb's our quarterback, a junior. Notice a cast on that right arm, just like what Archer has on his. Should be interesting.
Or on his left arm.
Or left, his non-throwing arm, beg your pardon, yes. That's Andrew Pfizer in the running back spot, number 7. And they'll go no huddle, trips right, left. And they're going to throw on first down. It's Pfizer in the flat. And he's knocked out of bounds. A good gain. Sleepy Zitzman over there for the Bulldogs. Cash Archer there as well. You see Caleb Garner. That is Pettigrew up front for the Bulldogs. Brady Pettigrew, Brendan Chick, getting the start. 2nd down and 6. Cobb to throw, looking short side, going up over the top, and a little post flag route. Too much mustard. Incomplete. Let's see. Josh Allen starting. Caden Nelms, Booger, Skaggs back there with Brady Mackey, and Landon Nelms far side of the cornerback spot. 3rd and 6. We talked about him not punting. We'll see what happens here. Quick hitter in the flat, and good break on the ball in there, and coming over. That's Pettigrew flying down the line. The big first baseman makes the play, and they gain 1.5 yards. So it's at the 24. It's 4th and a long 5, and they're going to go for it.
I think they punt.
No
quick
way.
Kick.
No way. Cobb in the shotgun. Twins right, twins left. They empty the backfield. That's Pfizer in motion. Cobb's going to roll that right side and looking down the field. And Allen's there and makes a great defensive play. Josh Allen on the run with him step for step. And they turn the ball over on downs. And just what the doctor ordered the ball in a short field for Greenwood. They take over at their own at the PA 24-yard line. Pretty heads-up play to not intercept that, Meat. You want to get that pick, but then you got the ball way back here.
Yeah, and I thought that ball was going to be way overthrown, but both those kids kept running to the ball, and both guys had a shot at it.
Here come the Greenwood Bulldogs. The golden boy, Kane Archer, the sophomore signal caller. Stein, Woolsey, Shortus, Taylor, Fleming up front, right to left at lineman spots. Braden Davis back there as LJ leaves the backfield. Robbins, they look to the left or the right side. Carnes with the first completion, forced out near the 10-yard line. Grant locking that sideline area. We saw that last week. Picks up 15 yards, and the Bulldogs are in business early. This thing's starting out in Greenwood's favor.
Yes, sir.
Quickly to the line, working from the right hash, left to right on your radio dial. Archer calls the signals. Robbins in motion right to left. And the flags come out. We've got a false start.
We bounce.
That is Cooper Bland over here at a receiver spot with Grant Carnes. Robbins and Isaiah Arrington out to the left. Just underway here at John B. Hatcher Stadium. I think that's a John. Is it Jon? Yeah.
Joe B. Hatcher.
Joe B. Hatcher?
Rector Field.
Rector Field. Joe B. Hatcher. So, penalty makes it 1st and goal back at the 14.
Double covering Carnes over here.
Well, don't blame him. Here's Archer to throw, looking left the whole way, short drop, now pressure. He'll roll now left, trying to get one-on-one. He's got room to run at the 10, at the 5, cuts up, touchdown! Oh, baby! And just like that, with 11:06 to go, the Bulldogs strike first at a 14-yard scamper from the sophomore, Kane Archer.
Great job by Arrington coming back and getting a block, clearing out room for that touchdown.
And not holding, and the things you see downfield sometimes from a receiver, which you're right, Ball Barber. Well done, Isaiah Arrington. Jack Edwards will deep snap, and the ball went through McDaniel's hand, and so an issue with the hold back there is maybe a hair high, but it's one that Blaze has got to grab a hold of. So the PAT's no good. 6-0 Bulldogs with 11:06 to go.
Bulldogs 6, Bruins 0.
It's pretty easy. How many? Well, 3 plays?
2 plays I got. Well, one of them was a penalty.
That's true.
So a 15-yard pass to Carnes and a 14-yard run. Bang, bang.
Get you some.
Well, interesting to see if that'll change their mantra of going for it 4th down, deep in their own end zone. That was pretty deep. Ball's on their 24.
It's one thing when your defense is kind of superior maybe to the other team, but you can do that 4th down stuff. But this ain't your daddy's opponent in town tonight.
So the Greenwood offense is decent?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's going to be the key to the game. Our defense gives up 10.8 points a game. Theirs gives up 26.5. That's a huge both teams scoring above 40, 45 points a game offensively. Here's Steinfeld, kicks up and away. And this one's fielded at the 5. And we've got a return on kind of the near side of the 20, 25, backing his way near the 30. And a good return from K.J. Colin, their kickoff return man. He's a junior.
First and 10, Bruins.
PA with their second possession starts with 10:58 to go on the game clock. This is Brandon Cobb. Long count. Bulldogs hold their ground. Cobb to throw. Has time now. Rolls right. There's a hold. No call on Riley White. They'll throw it on the ground as pressure was coming from number 16, Zach Edwards.
Good coverage downfield, all over the field that time.
Well, and that's the deal. A lot of times you say we've got 4 good receivers. Not many high schools have defensive backs that can handle everyone. That's what we always say. But on the flip side, we've got a bunch of defensive backs that can handle almost anyone. It's impressive. This defense means business. 2nd and 10 at the 30. Cobb in the shotgun, pistol look this time, and he'll try the running game. And a great job getting off the block there was Riley White. Tackle end up being made by Zach Edwards. He's got 1,000,000 tackles. That's Charlie Cotros on the carry. He got a yard. It's 3rd and 9. And the Bruins so far struggling offensively.
Yeah, nothing looks really smooth.
No.
And they're probably not going to try anything, across the middle, I don't think.
5 wide, empty set. Cobb's all alone back there. This is where Archer pins his ears back. Let's watch number 7. He's got time to throw. Here comes Archer on delayed draw. They try the fade route, and it's caught. Got in behind it. Josh Allen, and just like I said, a good defensive back. They caught a linebacker on a wide receiver, and Andrew Pfizer goes 70 yards for the touchdown. 69 to be exact.
Yep.
And just like that, the Bruins have tied it up with 10:08. Great
that was
ball.
just a great pitching catch.
Yep, that ball was thrown perfect. Hey, they're going to go for 1. They're going for 2.
They're going to go for 2. .10:08, 69-yard catch by number 7. That is an extra point team out there, but
they're going to kick.
I'm still not convinced they're going to kick it.
They're going to fake it?
You never know.
Uh-oh. Somebody lined up.
John Stephen Goodwin is their kicker.
Dogs lined up over offside.
Now let's see if they're going to stay with the PAT team, and they will. The crowd yelling go for 2.
I don't know what you gain there. You can either be up by 1 or up by 2 unless you can't kick.
Yeah, we're fixing to find out. They move them up to the 1.5-yard line. Point after. A lot of excitement for an extra point. Snap's good. The hold's down. The kick is through over the indoor conditioning center. And PA leads 7-6 with 10:08 to go. And what do you know, a track meet.
Well, I'm waiting for Richie to ask when was the last time Greenwood trailed.
First game, right?
No, we were up 21-0 into the first quarter against Stillwater.
Yeah, that's the first time all year.
Trailed.
Right. He was asking him. He thought maybe it was a Stillwater game, but we never trailed in that.
So this is the first time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's a first time for everything.
So here goes onside special. Yeah,
it's a lot of fun. I mean, this is another one of those debatable deals. Should you do it or shouldn't you do it? But it makes it interesting. This is the deal. I mean, Coach Holloway said his toenails been worn completely off from kicking different kinds of onsides. We watched them in pregame try. They'll do the watermelon spinnerooski. They'll do the over-the-top high bouncer. Almost all of them were to this area over here.
Well, I got Zitzman, Edwards, and Whitaker lined up over here. Y'all come on here and get you some of that.
That's right. Yeah, you don't want to be a
gunner,
wedge buster for them guys.
Unless you're John Womack. Wasn't John Womack the wedge buster?
Right. Now here it is. Carnes is going to be kind of your intended receiver. back behind that wedge. The onside's away, and he got a high bounce, and Carnes fields it, and he wants to try to return it, but he doesn't get anything out of it, but I don't blame him. Greenwood with a short field again at the 47-yard line.
Got a flag on the play, probably unsportsmanlike by somebody. I'm not for sure what it was, but it's kind of after the play was over. Maybe a sideline warning.
Imagine that.
My gosh, you can't help it. The crowd's almost on the field.
I know.
But we'll take it.
I don't think it's sideline warning.
Carnes is sure interested, standing with it, and he's saying it's on us. Let's see what the white hat says.
Oh.
Calling on Eli Whitaker.
Giving him the business?
Maybe so. My joke was, how come the white hat was walking his son in the senior ceremonies before the game? It's a joke.
It's a joke, folks. It's a joke. Puts it back on the 31.
Kane Archer's happy. He gets to pad his stats. Back to the 31 we go with 10:06 to play. First quarter, Bulldogs' second possession. Davis back there with Archer. He'll go in motion out into the left side, and Kane's going to just run. They're going to get in the box. There goes Archer at the 45, midfield. Dragged down by his shoulder. There comes a flag on the horse collar.
That's just
he will get more yardage.
About ripped his jersey off.
It's a 21-yard run for Archer. We saw it last week, guys. They gave us a light box and room to run.
Yep.
Kane will run. Crowd didn't like it.
Isn't that the definition of one right there?
I think so. So 3 plays. Archer's got 2 carries for 35 yards. Carnes with a 15-yard reception. Penalty moves it up to the 34. 9:57 Bulldogs in PA territory. Full house backfield for Archer. Robbins will leave out and go in motion to the left side. From the right hash they work. Archer going to roll that way. Looking, in trouble now, and he would just take the sack. He had, I think, Carnes open on a curl route, but couldn't get the ball loaded up in time. Yeah, I thought he was going to pull the trigger. A big sack back to the 44. That's a 10-yard loss. That goes on his rushing numbers. In comes Scott Holland. He'll get Evan Reed.
Get a little Scotty on a post right here.
That's right. Archer grabs the towel off the field. Spits it back behind the play. 2nd and 20. Davis empties the backfield. And the ball, there was false start everywhere. Everybody was moving way before the ball was snapped. 2nd and 25.
Approaching the cab ride.
Right. Ball
got him right where we want him.
Right to 49. Still in PA territory. The band refusing to yield in the east end zone in Pulaski Academy. 9-minute mark, clock running. Home crowd on their feet here. Archer brings Carnes with a little stutter step motion. And now Kane to throw. Pressure coming. He'll unload for Robbins. And LJ with a nice catch.
Wow, what a catch.
Down at the 28-yard line. That's a 21-yard pass and catch. And he's 4 yards short. Should be 3rd and 2.
What a job of hanging on to that football by LJ.
Yeah, climb the ladder. That's the ball LJ's got to continue to snag in. It's 2nd down. Should be 3rd and 4. The chain gang's a little off. Went from 1st to 4th down. It's 3rd down.
There we go. They're listening.
Now we're ready.
They're listening to you.
Archer, shotgun from the 28-yard line officially. And quarterback draw. Got room.
Oh, man,
first down to the 22, but it's a first down. 6 yards.
I think they tripped him up there. He scored.
Yep. First down at the 22. 7-6 PA. Archer, empty set. Carnes goes in motion, pitch it forward to Grant. He's looking for a seam. He's got a little burst, a little daylight. He's still on his feet. And they gave him the 18-yard line. It's a 4-yard pass and catch. A pitch forward that counts as a reception, or a pass, obviously. 2nd and 6. 2 catches, 19 yards for Carnes.
2nd and 6.
Twins to the right, the wide side. That's Holland over here with Carnes. Archer holds the count, barks the signals. Now has the lineman ready. He's got the snap. Hands it off to LJ. LJ, little off-tackle dive. Stood up. He'll lose. No, they're going to say no gain. They gave him back to the line of scrimmage, so it'll be third down now. And
Shot by number 33, Peyton Adams.
3rd and long 5. Bulldogs get set, and they're all whites. Shotgun for Archer. Flanked on either side. Now Robbins will clear out and go into the right side. Archer to throw. Curl route. Arrington's got it. Can he get to the pins? He does. He gets to the corner. He makes the corner and hits the Jets. Oh, baby. It is junior Isaiah Arrington. 17 yards and a cloud of dust. And the Bulldogs back on top here with 6:37 to go. Wow, what speed from the Rocket. Isaiah Arrington.
Beatles may be in town, but that guy's got moves like Jagger.
That's exactly right. And a touchdown pass from Archer. Let's see if we can work this better. Hadn't seen much trouble from the extra point crew this season. Edwards to snap. Blaze McDaniel got that one down. And Steinfeld's PAT is right down. Rodney Parham.
Rodney Parham. Or Chenal.
13-7. Bulldogs lead with 6:37 to go. Richie, that's what the doctor ordered.
That's a great answer. Even after putting ourselves in a hole there, we did a good job of coming out. Man, it's hard to kind of really tell what's going on out there. They're both just throwing haymakers, see who falls down first.
I think you got to like where Greenwood's at. They held serve, got them to turn it over on down, so you kind of flip the possession number there. See if our defense can.
We'll receive the onside kick to start the third quarter. Is that what you're saying?
Right. That's exactly right. Long way to go from there, though. That is KJ Colon and Walden Culpepper back deep for Pulaski Academy. The kick's away into the end zone, a touchback. Steinfeld letting them fly. Shout out to the junior high boys. A huge win last night over Shiloh Christian at home and got them solidly, I believe, in second place in conference. Alma at home next Thursday night. Come out and watch us pound on those dirty Hairdales.
The old chess match. Here we go.
Cobb in the shotgun. Katros is in the pistol behind him. 2 to the right, 2 to the left receivers. Play action. Cobb to throw. Post flag, nobody there. Gardner's got a beat on the quarterback. Can Caleb get him out to the sticks? He does. Wow. Good job. 1-on-1. And we win the battle there. 3-yard pickup, 2nd down and 7. We're outdoors with no table, so my phone is not at my ready. So if you're sending me text messages, I've seen some.
Yep.
Appreciate you listening in. I can't get all the shout-outs.
No table or nothing to set our stuff on.
Yeah.
So. But we love it.
Yeah. I can see it lighting up behind me, but I can't read it.
PA's run one running play.
Yep. 2nd and 7. You counting that one or no? Is that it?
I guess that's number 2.
2nd and 7.
It was a pass call.
Cobb to throw. Pressure. Now he rolls out. Archer on the give and chase. The completion, but Sleepy Zitzman right there. He got to the 26, maybe 2 yards.
Wow.
3rd down and 4.
Have I mentioned this defense can run fast?
That's William Sabota, their other wide receiver. It's funny, their team stats, they've got a different man that leads in, or it's in rushing stats I was looking at. They've got different leaders in carries, one in yards, one in touchdowns. Yeah, on the rushing side. It's interesting. Here's Cobb in the shotgun, pitch forward to Katros, and he's got a 1st down out to the 39.
Nifty little play right there.
Yep, little shovel pass, if you will. 13-yard gain, chains move. 31 to Zitzman in there. You've seen Riley White some up front. Pettigrew. Let's see keep an eye on 7 there. Let's see what they're doing with Archer. We hadn't heard Cash's name. 1st down at the 39. Cobb in the shotgun. Greenwood showing some pressure. They'll bring a man in motion into the formation. Now they'll fake the flip shot. Now Cobb in trouble just like that. There's Archer, and that's going to be a flag on Caden Nelms. I think they got tripped up and an uncatchable ball. It was incidental contact, I believe. That's a great no call, so we know where we're at now.
I salute him.
Yeah, that's a great call. Right here on the PA side, not a lot of shouting from the coaching staff, which is really all that matters. That's a great no call on a ball that was not even close to catchable.
The ball was already over their head before the contact was made.
Agreed. So second and 10, yep.
Archer almost got to him that time.
He did. Shotgun for Cobb. He's got a full house backfield. He's got the snap, and they're going to go blitz coming. They try to set a screen up. Chick gives chase, and he throws it in the dirt. 18 was in the vicinity. Sabota. Man, can you imagine with the football and you hear Chick and Archer breathing down your back? You got to get rid of that thing.
Well, I think Archer may have affected that last pass that was overthrown.
Yes.
Had him throw it just a little early.
3rd and 10 at the Bruins 39. 5:47, clock stopped on the incompletion. 13-7 Greenwood. Again, we've got a full house backfield. A pistol look with the flanked offset halfback in Culpepper. Cotros dots the pistol. Play action. Archer around the double team. Nearly got there. Chick takes care of the quarterback. This ball is out of bounds. Caught, but way out of bounds. Into the stands goes the receiver. 4th and 10. Boy, it's nice when you get Archer on this side, on the camera side, and watch him just roll around a double team, and that frees up somebody when he's having to be double teamed on. At that time, it was Brendan Chick. It's him and Pettigrew and Chick. This front guys up front.
He may not get him, but he can sure feel him.
Yep.
They're going to punt, boys.
Nah.
I think 14's their punter.
Well, his name is Patton Wicker. He's a backup quarterback.
Quick kicker is what he is.
They're in a punt formation, and back deep goes Mr. Mackey. He'll catch it at the 28. Mackey, the 35-40, takes on everybody at the 41. Good return. We got a down Bruin. He'll jump up, though, hopefully. That's one of their receivers. That's Swoboda. He doesn't need to be out, kind of holding the right knee. Bulldogs up 6 with the football. 5:29 to go, and they've got it back. Let's see if Archer can lead the troops down again. Bland will come in this time when the receiving core. Arrington up top. You'll have Cooper, Bland with Carnes, Robbins in the backfield with Davis, and they need a look. Now they've got the sign in from Coach Chris Young. Archer clears Robbins out of the backfield. Now he'll give to Davis. Our first run, Braden. Cut across the 45, spins down to the 47. That is 5 yards for Braden Davis. His first carry of the night.
That was 14, their punter. That's actually a good tackle on one-on-one with Davis right there.
He's an all-state free safety as well, that guy.
I see it.
Yep. They gave him 6, 2nd and 4. Play action. Slant, Arrington. Hang on to it, Isaiah. Hit the Rockets, baby. To the 25. Down to the 20-yard line. Oh, baby. Let's go.
There's your little slant in the middle.
32 yards. Arrington. Maybe a little coming out party here at a huge game.
Chain gain's late getting down.
Well, I don't doubt
They're
that.
not set.
And Archer's going to keep.
Look out, boys.
Breaks the tackle to 10. Stiff arm at the 5. Spinning around.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. They got him in there. A late signal, but it's up. And 20-yard rushing second touchdown for the Golden Boy. And Kane Archer showing out again here in the first quarter. 4:45 to go. Bulldogs up 19-7. Not going to chase the points yet.
Great job by the officiating crew just going off the sideline judges marking, but not waiting on the chain crew.
PAT, Edwards, they're going to get plenty of work on it. You know, with McDaniel kind of mishandled the first one, but he'll get plenty of chances to make up for it tonight, looks like. That one's right down Rodney Parham. 20-7 Bulldogs lead. 4:45 left in the first quarter.
We're out, Tim. Just barely through the first here.
Well, if you're going to have a mercy rule, let's have a lot of action while there's time.
That's the way I see it. Kind of quieted the crowd down a little bit now.
A lot of folks are going to turn to that pass interference call that they thought was one. I don't have to take them back to December to War Memorial. I'm not even going to do it.
You're not going to mention it?
I wouldn't mention it.
No, okay. Don't mention it. Whatever you do, don't mention that.
4:45. Welcome. If you've tuned in, if you're not a fan of either one of these teams, just wanted to watch a little football, hope you enjoy the broadcast. We're doing our best to paint the picture for you, although you're watching it, but maybe some fun commentary and try to keep you up with some stats as we go. Tim Terry, Kevin Jones, the ball barbers on the sidelines. Certainly glad to have you aboard.
And that bad moon over in the east is actually rising. It's a lot higher than when we started.
That's right, baby.
And a little brighter.
Culpepper and Colin are back deep, and we've got an offsides.
There's a penalty flag on the kickoff. API roofing penalty flag.
Let's see here. My cousin Michelle Griffith is tuned in. The Dazzlers competing in the Rogers Invitational tomorrow at 4:30. Good luck to y'all. Tyler Calloway, Joel Goldstein with Jimmy and Jamie in West Texas, my Aunt Darlene, and my dad watching at Mount Harmony. Rick Whitaker, B.J. Ross. That's right. Marty Dedman's tuned in. And so Steinfeld will try it again from the 35 this time. 20-7, Bulldogs really in command of 4 and out, if you will, in the first possession for Pulaski Academy. Kind of set the tone. And here's Bodie. Kicks away. It's going to be Colin from the 9.
Good
Far
kick.
Side. Great kick. Breaks some tackles near the 20, and down he goes. That's Jasna. Saw him coming in when we got here today, walking in with just a game shirt, the T-shirt on.
Is that what you looked like back in the day?
Well, I wasn't quite that tall.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
Got kids filled out. Looks good.
Oh, Jasna finished that tackle pretty hard. He wasn't happy about it. Old 35 was a little bit upset. I tell you, it's tighter than a can of sardines down here on the sideline, boys.
Yeah, I can see that. It's shoulder to shoulder. Yeah, it's beautiful.
I love it.
Looks like Charleston and County Line basketball back in the day in the old Charleston gym.
There you go.
Here we go. Cobb now. The Bruins trying to answer down by 13. Empty backfield. High snap. Cobb's going to roll left against the grain. The right-hander lets loose on the post flag and incomplete. Just couldn't get turned around. Could Culpepper. He kind of had a step on Nelms. Skaggs out there in coverage. Braden Skaggs. 43 seniors on this Greenwood team. Is that what I saw? It's a huge number. I didn't know it was that many. Huge class.
That's starts contract to last year's team, which had 11.
Yeah, right. Yes. So this is a squad that means business. They've been to the 2 straight finals. This senior class, there's only one goal for these guys. Cobb again will go empty set. 2nd and 10. 5 receivers and then pressure coming. He's in the pocket and just overthrew his man. Tried Culpepper again, nothing doing. 3rd and 10.
Well, that was the first pass across the middle.
Yep.
Except for that deep one that was incomplete.
Yep.
Or actually, Allen.
And I wouldn't really call that one across the middle. That's a deep shot. That was a legit, we'll call it 20-yard or shorter across the middle. Would kind of be what I'd consider.
Right.
3rd and 10. Pistol look this time with trips left. Cotros back there. And Cobb at a high snap. He's going to throw the little screen, and it's caught by Culpepper, but looky here. Oh, baby. Uncle Landon. Landon Nelms, open field swat. I'm telling you, if you're a collegiate coach, the defensive side, you need to be on this kid at a safety spot probably, but he plays a mean corner here in high school, and 4th and 11 now.
Well, he'd make a really nice linebacker in a couple of years. You put a little weight on that kid. He moves really well, and he's super physical.
Yep. And a great kid. Saw him at the Waffle House the other night. Had a good visit with him. Punt time. And that's Wicker back there again. He kicks away and it's blocked. Greenwood got it. Now he's got it at the 20. And tackle at the 16, 17-yard line. The block punt. And Landon Nelms with his nice hands. And the Bulldogs with a super short field now at the Bruins 16-yard line. Oh, baby. Archer couldn't get out there quick enough. He's like, I'm going to score another touchdown here in just a second. He's making up for lost time. All these mercy rules, he doesn't get to pad his stats, so you got to throw as much as you can or run him in as quick as you can. Carnes and Reed split out to the right side, and whistles blow, and Coach Lucas wants a timeout.
Timeout.
I can tell who got a hand on that one. There's a couple of them in there.
That was cash. That was all cash.
Should have known.
I have no doubt. He blocked the field goal earlier, right? Earlier in the season. I think it was at North Side. 20-7.
He told Nelms, he said, hang on, I'm going to deflect it over there to you. Be ready.
Michael Kenny at Beverly tuned in. We've got Mr. Cliff Piercy, New Orleans with Dietrich and Whitney. Hope y'all are enjoying the show down there. Oh, the Voda Cruise in Santa Rosa Beach, Florida. You betcha. Good to hear from y'all. Wow, there's some football players. Good God.
The whole house full of them.
Say hi to Miss Betty and Ed at the Rocks.
Yes, sir.
Greenwood Fire Department's at the GHS Band Bonfire. Appreciate y'all tuning in. It's good to have the fire department at the bonfire. You never know.
That's right. Safety first.
Yes. All right, Bulldogs football, 16-yard line. Short field again after the blocked punt. Davis back there with Archer. The Golden Boy waits for the motion man Robbins. Low snap. Davis gets the call. Across the 15, bounces out to the left. Wow. Still on his feet. Holy. Down to the 11-yard line. 5-yard pickup for the senior. Over 1,000 yards on the season in about, 5 games, really, of field time?
Yes, sir.
Again, motion, pitch forward to Arrington. Let's see if the junior speedster can find the hole. Cuts up at the 5. He's close to a first down. They drop the sticks. The chain gang likes it.
First down.
First and goal.
So he must have got 6.
Yes, sir. Archer is 6 for 6. Third catch for Isaiah Arrington.
Beef package.
You betcha. Double tight ends. Big lineman in there. That's Landon Billy and Elijah Caraway. Davis gets the call, breaks through the first arm tackle, still on his feet. Spins down at the 5, we got a yard. Well, maybe the funnest yard I've seen in a while.
We got flag.
Holding back here. Let's see what the call is
on the opposite side of the play.
That negates the 1-yard run. Looks like Davis may have lost a shoe. A couple of would-be tacklers did, too.
We're going to stay in the beef package.
Yeah, that's big 73, Landon Billy and Elijah Caraway out there. Billy's a sophomore, 73 over here on this right end. Whew. Yeah. That 10th grade class has got a quality set of linemen. Bulldogs really well ready for that on the graduation turnover, if you will.
I think it's time to break out the old pass out of this formation right here. Just give somebody something else to prepare for.
Go with one of them linemen.
That's what I'm saying.
Twins to the left. They work from the right hash. And Archer. And, Coach Young with the timeout. Didn't like what he had out there personnel-wise. First and goal back at the 15. And the illustrious Danny King has us tuned in. Appreciate you, Mr. King, always.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Coach Neighbors got us tuned in. PT, C-Mac, Ben Israel, Zim, and Blake Edens watching as well.
Wow.
Nice little Razorback.
It's quite the crew there, isn't it? Yeah.
We have to call security on that deal.
Golly.
Ronnie and Pamberly Williams have us tuned in. Hope you're doing well, Coach Williams.
Yes, sir.
No, we have never mercy ruled Pulaski Academy.
Not even close.
Little Rock Christian did at their place earlier this year. But we haven't ever done it. They mercy ruled us in that one playoff loss, I'm pretty sure. I'm sure Joey B will let me know for sure. I believe they got us in a mercy rule. McMillan's got us tuned in. Appreciate it. Good-looking crowd there. Maybe at the Archer, he might run for 886 yards tonight. You never know. My buddy Mark Schumann got us tuned in. Archer has him ready to go. First and goal at the 15. He'll roll left against the grain. Post flag to Isaiah Arrington. Couldn't connect.
A little deep.
And that's the first incompletion. You know, he was open. It's like, that's one of the old adage. Could he have broke that route off a little sharper, or was there too much mustard on it? We'll never know. It's incomplete. Scott Hollins in at receiver spot, number 10. He'll come over here with Grant Carnes.
He hadn't called Carnes' name in a while.
I can't wait to do it, because it'll be exciting. Here's Archer now. New look here with Davis up kind of behind the left tackle. And motion. Play action. Screen. Davis got it. Good block at the 10. The 11, I guess, 4 yards. Well defense that time by the Bruins. First reception for Braden Davis, and it's third and goal at the 11 now.
At the 11-yard line.
I like the call there. I didn't think PA was totally ready, but they caught up to us fast.
2 minutes left, first quarter. 20-7, Bulldogs trying to tack on some more here. Home crowd's on their feet. And they're going to need all the help they can get here. Got to stop this Bulldog offense. Some shifting from the defensive front. And now a motion from Greenwood. Archer, low snap, looking left, across the middle. He's got L.J. Robbins, but he's short at the 2. Thought he could get out of that tackle. It's a 9-yard gain. It's 4th and goal at the 2. Let's see what Coach Young wants to do. They're going to go for it. Here comes Cash Archer.
Give him the ball.
Jesus.
Give him the ball.
Oh, boy.
Is he in the backfield?
He is.
Oh, is it Wild?
He's talking to Kane. He says, Cash, don't fumble this.
No, we're going to go right here. Just follow number 7.
Kind of a lead block. Oh, boy. Archer in the shotgun. Cash in motion. And they
blow the whistle.
Coach wanted a timeout. Ran all the way down the sidelines. He got a timeout. So here's what you got there, Ball Barber. We saw a little look of Cash maybe doing some lead blocking. The timeout was taken, and we went ahead and snapped it. Is this all by design that now they're going to think, okay, he's going to try that off tackle behind 7, release and throw to Cash?
Cash played receiver
Archer
his whole life.
I feel like the way he went down there was waiting on that timeout. He was looking to see how PA would react to that and then just call a timeout so he come out in another formation or maybe back to the same one, see what they got.
A chess match against 2 guys that were assistants to legends. Now, let's think about that, guys. Lucas and Young behind Kelly and Jones for all those years. Watched how the melting pot, watched how it was designed, how it was supposed to be done. And then just keep the legacy alive of both coaches. And now legends in their own right in the making. Well, it's 4th and goal for the Bulldogs at the 3.
Yeah, conventional lineup.
Cash Archer's out. And here's Kane Archer. Robbins will leave the backfield.
Oh, we moved.
And that might have been Taylor.
It was.
And I jinxed him in pregame. I said, he's only had like 1 motion penalty this year. That's my fault. Yep. And that's a killer. 5-yard penalty will move us back to field goal range. Fourth and goal at the 8.
So 25-yarder.
Yes, sir. Certainly Steinfeld with plenty of leg. Favoring the right hash a bit. Jack Edwards, who's got life at the next level as a deep snapper. Blaze McDaniel to hold. Snap good, hold good, kick is good. 23-7 with 1:10 left.
The field goal is good.
And a 25-yard field goal from number 17, Bodie Steinfeld. Greenwood leads 23-7.
Coach liked it. Coach liked the field goal. He was excited.
I guess field goal is kind of our only thorn in our side this year. I mean, we hadn't kicked many, but we missed 1 or 2.
We missed 2, one at Northside and one last week.
Right.
And so he was 0 for 2 for the year, but that one settled him up.
You don't want to ever settle for field goals, but you need to be able to kick them.
Well, you need to, get a couple of pressure-packed ends before you get to Memorial. I mean, that's exactly what that was. Hostile crowd.
I liked it. I like that speech.
Are we homers? Do we have time and temperature time and down on the screen? If not, we've got 1:10 left here in the first quarter.
We do have it on the screen, yes.
I don't think we've been calling that out.
We got it on the screen.
Oh, we do? Okay.
Yeah, I have been, but give them time.
Well, we don't have to chase the points later for the PAT now.
That's right. Steinfeld's kicks up and away. And here comes their return man trying to come to the far left side as Colin. And he will be swarmed under inside the 10. Bulldogs almost kind of kept holding him up, making him try to get loose. And Zitzman comes off the pile last with Zach Edwards. And is that 35 or is that 34?
That's the kicker. That's the receiver. I hate to see that, but we tackled him very hard.
KJ Colin is the guy, and he's down. He kind of got up smarting, and there's maybe a shot in the mid area, to be quite honest with you. 37 seconds left, and an injury on the field. This close to the quarter, we will stay right here. 23-7. I'll tell you what, this will be a good time meet to grab the old iPhone 12 and see what's going on. Coach Hardy's got us tuned in. 2 weeks till basketball season, you betcha.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Outdoors says hello. He says a change in the weather's coming, Mr. Jim Reynolds.
That's what I've been hearing for about a month.
Let's see here. If you like and subscribe to our channel, if you're watching there on the YouTube at the Greenwood Sports Center.
Peyton and the boys got to tune in over to Oklahoma to the Wild Wares of Deerwoods.
Nice. We lost 54-24 in that one year. I think it was the 08 or 09 season. So that's a 30-point loss, but don't know if it was actually a mercy rule.
Could have been.
Hondo's got us tuned in, him and Marianne Sandifer. Appreciate it, everybody. All right, here we go.
So that's on the 10, isn't it?
Yep.
Deep.
And the injured player is KJ Colin, number 35, a junior. They've got him off the field. He'll hobble to the sidelines. And now Brandon Cobb. Empty backfield for the PA quarterback. He is a junior, right-hander, looking to throw. Just stands there, still waiting. Now pocket collapsing. He's trying to beat the sidelines. Whitaker forced him back inside. And look out. Here comes Riley White flying down the line. It's 5 yards, 2nd and 5. And let's see if Coach Lucas wants to run the timeout run the timeout for the clock. Nope, they're going to keep on trucking.
At the 15-yard line, a 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5.
23-7. Play clock's already down to 9. Wow.
That was quick.
Yeah. Game clock's at 20.
Oh, no.
It's delay a game. Yeah, delay a game. I'm not sure what. I don't know what. The play clock never reset. I mean, it was pretty obvious right in front of us. But yeah, I agree with the Pulaski Academy coaching staff. That's Adam Thrash, their offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach. I didn't think it ever reset either, but it moves them back to the 10. It's 2nd down and 10 now, negates that 5-yard pass. They'll start the game clock, and it looks like Coach Lucas is going to let the quarter wind down with 5 seconds. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. Greenwood 23, Pulaski Academy 7. In a rematch of last year's 6A state title game, it's been pretty much all Greenwood so far, but a lot of football left here at Joe B. Hatcher Stadium, Rector Field. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
How long have they been in business?
100 years.
100 years? That's nothing. We've been standing here almost that long. Why are we here again?
I'm trying to get one of those Farmers Bank ATV loans.
An ATV loan? You mean we've been posing all this time so you can get an ATV loan?
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Preserving memories since 1999, GreenwoodDogPound.com has been the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs. Get the latest Bulldog news from the homepage. From the Sports tab, go explore the articles and pictures of your favorite sports past seasons. To catch the game tonight, select the Watch Live tab. Hey, you want to relive some of your favorite games? Click the Media Archive tab and enjoy the many Bulldogs highlights from years past. Be sure and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. GreenwoodDogPound.com, the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs. We welcome you back to Little Rock Bulldogs Bruins. Here we go. 2nd and 10 for Pulaski Academy. Cobb in the shotgun. Empty backfield. And bobble to snap a bit. He's going to try the fade route. Nelms on a little out and up, nobody home. And incomplete. I don't know if the quarterback and receiver were on the same page. That's Walden Culpepper. He did a little double move, but the quarterback had to let loose early. Again, maybe the pressure got to him.
Maybe a little pressure.
Well, these fans are hostile.
Oh, they are.
A lot of times you'll see that from the Christian Academy, Shiloh. And
telling the refs to get in the game.
I know. I know what the score is, but I thought they'd done a fairly decent job. I don't know. 3rd and 10. Cobb, play action. Looking to throw. Greenwood just suffocating. Here's the out and up again, but looky here. Oh, he got it. Boy, great catch from Andrew Pfizer. The second one of the night on a beautiful football from Cobb. Mackey got there just a hair late. Wow, what a pass and catch.
About dropping a dime. That was dropped right in the breadbasket.
We talked about the state championship game last year, Meat. They're really just in the flat or get lucky and catch a long ball or get a pass interference.
That's it.
Here we go. First and 10, shovel pass, and that's Cotros up the middle. He got the midfield stripe, and that's it. That time Mackey was around with Brendan Chick.
Oh, there's a flag.
And a late flag comes out. Going to call it on Mackey, I think.
Extra participation.
11:37 to go. And we just cranked up the heat a little bit on the burner here at Rector Field.
I didn't really see much. Maybe y'all saw it. Maybe he taunted him a little bit when he got up, but he stuck him good.
He did. It was almost one of the little step-over deals. I think he got a little help from the sidelines on the flag. It certainly came out way after whatever egregious action there was.
Egregious.
Here's Cobb in the shotgun. First and 10 after the penalty at the 34 now of Greenwood. And quarterback draw. He's going to try it. Got room. Garner there. Mackey got him down at the 26. They got 8 yards. Mackey came out with his hands up like, sorry, I just tackled a guy a little too hard. I like a little swagger from Mackey back there. This football game. We ain't playing patty cakes tonight. Hey, the Siloams, the Van Burens, the Russells, the Greenbriers, all that, the Mountain Homes. This big boy football rests the way out.
Well, this
all due respect, y'all.
Critical drive here by the Bruins. They've got to get some points here somehow.
Cobb in the shotgun. Draw play. Watros. There's Garner. Couldn't hold on. He slipped right through. He'll have the first down, though. I believe he had enough. He does to the 24. And the chains will move for Cotros. Chance McKendra comes in. He's another one of their three-headed running back monster. The McKendra guy's got the most rushing touchdowns of 11 on the team. Maybe some short yardage deal. But it's first down at the Greenwood 24. Clock running, 10.5 minutes. Dogs up 23-7. Here's Cobb now. Got the snap. Play action, going to try a little roll. Quarterback draw. Yep. Eli Whitaker says, not tonight, boys. 2-yard pickup. Second 8.
He knifed through a double team there and made the tackle. Man, that's beautiful.
Actually, they get spotted him, no gain. Well, I thought the first guy came in and thought a 2-yard gain spot, but second and 10. Now, there's been history in this series of teams getting up a couple of touchdowns and another team coming back making it a game. So,
on this same field,
you bet
I think.
You. Don't rest. Don't get comfortable yet. 10-minute mark. We're clock running. Empty set for Brandon Cobb and the Pulaski Academy Bruins. Chick showing a little blitz back there. And we got motion from the receiver.
16 jump.
Alex Iseldin. Second and 15. They'll move the ball back to the 29. Fans didn't like that call.
Okay.
Well, he's definitely did it, and he definitely ain't going to get away with it standing there. He's basically in our sideline.
Right in front of the side judge.
Yes.
Or head linesman, whichever you call that guy over there. Here we go. Here's Cobb now. Empty set this time. 5 receivers. Straight drop, looking to throw. Has time, unloads, and this is going to get Nelms this time, surely. Yeah, here comes a way late flag from way back out in the corner.
The trail arm, maybe?
Yeah, certainly with pass interference. And Riley White will come running in. He'll get Chick. Nelms seems to be smarting a bit as he hit the deck hard.
So is that a 15-yarder?
Yes, from the previous
line
spot.
Of scrimmage, because that's probably going to be a first down.
I think it might bring an automatic first down with it on a pass interference.
Is that not from the original line of scrimmage?
Well,
so
I don't know.
Half the distance?
I don't know how that works. It's from the ball's at the 29, so it would be half the distance.
Be close to first down.
Okay, so it's still second down. They called it actually on number 16, Zach Edwards, so should have been on Nelms. So second down and 1 now for the Bruins. And Cobb alone in the backfield with trips to the left, twins right. 9.5 minutes to go, 23-7 Greenwood, second quarter. A long count, Cobb wants to throw. Quick hitter in the flat, and it's complete. And Mackey's there waiting on him. Good job in the open field. That's Culpepper. And the whistle blows at the 12-yard line. He got 2 yards. The chains will move. It's 1st and 10 at the 12. Open field tackling meet. That's the name of the game. You got to make the tackle.
Yeah, and this Bulldog team's been doing it all year.
That's
and right
right.
there's another example of it.
My girl Tracy Hayes has us tuned in. Appreciate it.
1st and 10. Bruins. That's a Helms Lounge. 1st down.
Cobb in the shotgun. Empty set again. They've stayed with this 3 or 4 plays in a row. Greenwood showing more pressure. Cobb to throw. Here comes some heat.
Pressure.
Post flag route to Weiser. And he's got it. Another great pass. Just throw it up and go get it. Andrew Pfizer. And the Bruins are on the board with 8:58 to go.
That's by far his best passing move is the long, arching long pass. That's a beauty.
That's about all they've got. I mean, you just
Yeah, they got one play, but they run it well.
You betcha. They
Like the old Tecmo Bowl.
Right. Very good.
Maybe Sterner to Lucas.
There you go.
Back in the day.
Yes. Number 7 with his second touchdown reception. Pfizer. 8:58 to go in the quarter. Second quarter. PAT.
What was that? Went 90 yards.
Great drive. Point after is right down the middle and good.
Aided by a 15-yard penalty. But that was critical. PA
Couple of
score
them.
on that one, right?
Absolutely. They had to have that. We had an unsportsmanlike and a pass interference. So 30 yards and penalty on that drive. I guess this one's on Greenwood, too. The White Hats coming to talk to Coach Lucas for PA.
They want it on the kickoff. I would.
Sure. They ought to onside it if you get the penalty yardage.
Talking to Coach Young.
Running into the kicker. Declined. Okay, so they're not going to assess it on the kick at all.
Well,
23-14.
They may have to kick it again or go for it.
Yep.
That one may not be enforceable on the kickoff. I don't know how that works.
I think if the penalty's during the play, the scoring play, and not the extra point try.
Because I would definitely want to move the ball up if I'm going to onside it.
I wonder if they will onside it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's no question.
Right. Up in here. Great crowd standing room only all the way around pretty much.
Yeah, great crowd. Old Ron Keys got us tuned in over in Pensacola.
Hey, yeah. And the kick, onside attempt coming up. Big 51, Landon O'Donnell. He's a sophomore. Carnes is our impromptu deep man, if you will, over here on the near sideline, right below us. And the kick is away, and it's an onsider, and it didn't go 10 yards. It didn't even get past midfield. The flag comes out. We need a whistle to blow. See, that's the problem. People see a little bit of extra hitting, but there's no whistle. Did you ever hear a whistle?
I never did.
The flag was flown. There's no whistle.
We're right
And that's
here
the
on
first thing you coaches play to the whistle.
Right, and that's what we were doing. I'm glad there wasn't a flag thrown on any extracurricular. I still hadn't heard a whistle.
So we'll have it there at the 49?
Yes.
Oh, 5 yards.
They'll move it to the 44. So another short field for Greenwood. Now we get some action down here. We hadn't seen much except for that long touchdown run or pass for them. You can see now a little cast that's on Archer's arm there. Bland over there with Carnes to the right. Davis, Robbins, Arrington right below us, literally. And here we go. With 8:57 now in the second quarter, Bulldogs lead has been cut to 9. Everybody set. 44-yard line of scrimmage. Here we go. Empty backfield for Archer. Been magical with his feet again tonight. He'll send Davis in motion left to right. And here's the quarterback draw. Can he find a gap? He's got it. 40, 35, still on his feet to the 30. And he'll give up there and go down. They'll give him the 30-yard line. 14-yard rush.
Take what the defense gives you?
You betcha.
Listen to this crew, Tim. Larry Ray, Dwight Bashirs, and Larry Daggett over at Lake Tenkiller.
Wow.
I like the authorities over there.
First down, Greenwood at the 30. Davis back in there with Archer. Kane to throw. Pressure comes, he'll spin out. Now he's in deep trouble, has a spin again. He'll let loose. Braden Davis makes the catch. Let's see what he can do. And he gets drug out of bounds, but it's a 2-yard loss. Wow, the Golden Boy. Fleet of foot out there, got rid of trouble. And it's a 1-yard loss officially, but a completion.
Yep.
He's out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
2nd and 11.
A 1-yard loss.
Holland comes out here with Isaiah Arrington, a couple of juniors and speedsters over here on this left side at the bottom of your screen. I'd like to see him take a deep shot. And we had a player jump to no avail.
I'm not sure they crossed.
Archer in the shotgun. And Davis gets the call. Braden looking for a seam. He's got some running room out to the 26. That's a 5-yard carry. 3rd and 6 coming up. Only the 3rd carry for Braden Davis tonight. He's got a couple of receptions. 3rd down and 6. Clock moving with 8:05 to go. We'll have Coach Young at halftime. Harrington now, L.J. Robbins. Holland goes over with Carnes, top side. Scotty will come in motion. And Davis gets the call. He's swarmed under. No gain. 4th down and 6. Be a long one for Steinfeld, but let's see what Coach thinks here. 42-yard attempt. Offense stays on the field. Greenwood gets the play in. Home crowd on their feet. Blood in the water. 23-14, Bulldogs up.
Hard count, and then run the play.
Archer waits. Now sends Davis out of the backfield. Here's Kane to throw. Look for the wheel route. On top, LJ's all alone. Catch it. Touchdown! Oh, baby! LJ Robbins.
That's one you got.
Straight post route from 26 yards out. And just like that, the Bulldogs give them a taste of their own medicine on 4th down. Oh, baby.
Maybe a little extracurricular there in the end zone, no call.
You got to call that.
Man.
LJ, in this game.
Yeah, he was almost out of the back of the end zone, got shoved into the building down there. Crazy.
Here is Jack Edwards to snap. Blaze McDaniel to hold. Good, good. Right leg through for Steinfeld. Good as well. Looks like that. The Bulldogs' answer was 7:08 to go. 2nd quarter. Greenwood 30. PA 14. 26-yard touchdown pass. And catch. L.J. Robbins. L.J. leading the team in touchdown receptions. Let me grab my stat sheet as I have to jockey for position here. L.J. has now 11 touchdown receptions. Him and Carnes both had 47 catches coming into today and almost identical yardage, around 650, 660.
Well, LJ's loving the fact that they're doubling up on Carnes, so LJ one-on-one is unfair for the other team.
Good to see 35 back out there in the game. He may have been back in, but he's back returning kicks.
That's right. Good.
Yeah, they were looking at his right leg, but I think he's going to be all right.
KJ Colin back there with Culpepper. And then guess what? If you think, all right, let's take care of Carnes and let's take care of that Robbins guy.
Now what?
Oh, there's Arrington over there.
Arrington?
Let's get that guy too. We'll throw it to Scotty Hall.
I think Holland can do it too.
Or Evan or Reed. Or I don't know if Chaser's hurt. Was 87? Where's he? He's over there. Hadn't seen Noah tonight. Yeah. They just keep coming at you.
I got a visual on him standing behind me.
Gotcha.
In a boot.
I see you now. Yep. All right. Steinfeld kicks up and away, and it's going to get Colin a chance from the 4. Near side up the numbers, come to the sidelines. He's hemmed in, and he got the best of Carnes that time, really, but down he goes. Grant pops right back up.
I think he's feeling okay. Golly.
And Coach Lucas comes over, and hey, he's in a bad mood down there. He's been tackled pretty tough the last few times and trying to keep his attitude right. That was a good lick on against the tackle.
I mean, the offensive guy can initiate the contact.
We saw Carnes do it last week with the poor Russellville secondary.
He's good.
All right. So Cobb will have his troops out, down again, back to a 16-point lead for Greenwood with 7:02 to go. Bruins from their 24-yard line. Play action. Cobb to throw. Pressure coming. Unloads down low, again down the field, and just couldn't get to the outstretched arms that time of William Sabota, the sophomore. Again, just let her fly and go get it, boys.
That's exactly what it is. Nothing across the middle. They've had one.
Well, and you see you've got Zitzman out there. You're trying to find that wide receiver versus linebacker matchup.
Zitzman not your normal linebacker? He can run.
Yep. Second and 10 now at the 24-yard line. They look to the sidelines. They've got the play in from Coach Thrash. And here we go. Draw play. And Garner in there lays the initial contact. That's Cotros. Zach Edwards in on the stop as well. 3rd down and 7. He got 3 yards. It's a huge play for PA. They don't want to have decisions.
No.
And 4th and 3 is not a decision. 4th and 7, 8, that's a decision for the Bruins. We've already seen them punt a couple of times tonight. Empty backfield for Brandon Cobb, their junior signal caller. He's standing tall back there, and he's going to roll left. Unloads, and it's caught. That's their guy again. It's Pfizer, and he'll have a first down at the 34. Chains move.
He's rolling left, throwing to his left.
It's a good pass there from Cobb.
And at the Hounds Lounge, first down.
First down at the 34. Empty look again. Let's see if Cobb rolls this side to the Twins' way, to the field, if you will. He looks that way, throwing the flat, and it's complete to Culpepper, and Mackey's there waiting on him. He get through that. Oh, nice job from Riley White to grab a hold and get him down and held up while Garner and Chick come over. I beg your pardon. Yeah, Garner and Chick. They gave him 6 yards, 7 yards, so 2nd and 3.
Yeah, second pursuit's always good for these Bulldogs. They're going to get there. Just hang on.
That's right. 30-14, Greenwood leads. Cobb's ready. He'll look to throw. Now going to tuck and run. That's a pretty good play call. He slides down. I don't blame you.
First down.
Yep. I don't know. They started where the slide started. He got a bad spot back at the 43. It's where the slide starts. That's the rule.
Okay.
A great call from this side judge. You have to get to those chains. And it's either 1 more yard or Mackey in my face.
I think I'm going to get down early.
I agree. We'll try 3rd and 1. This time they give it to Cotros, and he's got a first down out into Greenwood territory at the 49. Charlie Cotros, the junior running back.
At the Bulldog 49-yard line, and at the Hounds.
Pulaski Academy will get a piece of the 7A Central next year. They get to join the Bryants and Conways of the world as they'll get moved up via the AAA's, what do you call it, performance enhancement.
Works for me.
Formula.
Yeah.
No pun intended. Here's the first down now for Pulaski Academy. Cobb in the shotgun. Empty backfield with trips to the right side. And he'll throw. Has time, pressure coming, but he gets in there underneath, and there's Pfizer again. I don't know why I didn't look to anybody else. He's forced out of bounds by Skaggs at the 25-yard line.
Well, I tell you,
24-yard reception.
Brady Petway was getting double teamed. He almost got there.
Pettigrew.
That was a pretty slick throw right there. I give that guy some credit. I don't know how he saw that window, but it was small.
Was that little Mahomes sidearm kind of deal there?
Yep.
First down at the Greenwood 25. Here's Cobb with trips to the left side. They're bunched up over there, and they'll empty the backfield, and Cotros will go out there with him. He'll throw it in the flat, and it's caught by Culpepper with running room. Breaks the tackle, and on his feet to the 10. Good job on the second effort out there by Sleepy Zitzman. Got him down. I think Zach
be a hold.
This one's coming back, holding on Pulaski Academy. The flag lays at the 19. And watch this home crowd erupt.
Yeah, this is not going to be pretty.
No.
There's a PI roofing penalty flag.
Mark Garrettson checks in. First time we've seen him tonight, number 78. And there's good Jasna in there as well. Kaler doing some defensive work. We've seen him on special teams. And a haphazard groan from the locals. Weather is awesome. It's a little sticky at first, but as the rains have kind of moved down, it's not bad now. It's a perfect night for football.
It's Bulldog weather.
Oh, always Bulldog weather. Penalty back to the 29-yard line. So that makes it 1st and 15. And Cobb in the shotgun. Looking right to the wide side. Has time. And there's a hole. Yeah, they got him. Garrettson was held that time.
Don't anybody get hurt.
Yeah, exactly. And don't get an extra penalty here on some late hit. That's good. This one's going to be even farther back here. Garrettson about had his jersey ripped off, and everybody on the home crowd can see that. I don't, you kind of wonder, and most of the folks are kind of head in their hands. They know that was what it was.
Garrettson's a guy that's got a really great first step. He's probably a little undersized right now. He's got another year to go, but he's a guy with a great first step, and he's going to get pressure from the nose guard position. Great job.
Backs him back to the 39. So 25, 1st and 25. And here is Brandon Cobb in the shotgun. Trips to the left, short side. Motion stutters from Cotros to the right, and Cobb will throw. Archer coming. He'll throw it up again. Guess who? Mr. Pfizer, and that ball's tipped. Almost caught. Landon Nelms nearly had a great play that was turned into a magical play. If Pfizer could have got the tip, incomplete.
Well, I think if he doesn't get a hand on it, that's a touchdown.
100%.
Another beautiful pass. This kid can throw the deep ball. He gets a lot of opportunities to do it. We have 4 minutes left here before halftime. And it's after 8 o'clock. A lot of clock stoppages.
Cobb in the shotgun. Uncle Tony and Martha got us tuned in. Fantastic. 2nd and 24. Cotros out of the backfield. Maybe a double pass set up here. They hit Swoboda. Down they go. They ring the register. You want check or cash, meat?
Is the bank open?
Give me cash. That's Cash Archer. Way back at the 49, right back where this drive kind of started earlier. It seems like they were here earlier.
I mistakenly looked downfield for the receiver action. And I heard this
you
big
did fine.
The corners turned around, too, just took off running, thinking somebody's back there. I don't think they had a guy back.
All right, cab ride.
It's 3rd down and a cab ride. They've got to get to the 14, so 3rd and 34, roughly. It's a long 34.
Timeout.
Coach Young wants a timeout. And it's like, boys, don't let them get this first down. That's all you can say in this timeout.
Don't let them get half of it.
Don't get some stupid penalty and help them out.
Right. Calm down.
Dot all your I's, cross your T's here in this timeout.
That's our last timeout. You can't take them with them.
No.
The 10th play of this drive.
14-0. Lavaca Boonville over Lavaca. Bryce Womack and James Colvin got us tuned in.
Two of my all-time favorites.
Boy, I tell you. What did was it Charlie Daniels said? Mama, lock your daughters up. That wild bunch is back in town. Stroker Ace.
Yeah. Whew. What's PA's strategy here? Let's see if we can get about 20 yards.
Yeah, I'd just take a little off. I mean, they're going to go for it regardless of wherever, for sure, obviously on this side of the field. Not
play
even a
that
question.
old prevent?
Oh, boy.
Don't ask that.
I would if Coach Jones, if I thought he wasn't listening. I told him one time the prevent defense prevents you from winning. Boy, Ricky Don got me on that one.
He didn't like it?
No. Here's Cobb in the shotgun. 4 to the right, or 4 to the left receivers across the middle. Oh, receiver never turned around. Cole Turner and Caleb Garner.
Do you punt here?
No,
4th and 34.
So this is where you test the defense's bravado. You just throw it up to Pfizer. Find number 7. It's going to throw to him.
Get an interference call?
Well, that, or you hope we pick it off as a punt, and then instead of just knocking it down, you test. It's a cerebral game, as we've talked about, and that's the difference. They reset the play clock. We've done that. Good.
You might get a fake punt, but it won't be with their punter now that they already got one block.
Cobb is back there.
It's be like a Hail Mary is what you're saying.
That's what I do. I mean, but you just hope Greenwood doesn't try to catch it.
Yeah.
These boys are smart.
Bat it down.
Just defend. Cobb to throw on 4th and 35. Unloads to nobody. Look here. He couldn't get there. That was Skaggs. Had a beat on it. Booger was going to be off to the races if he could have got to it. Greenwood's football at their own 49-yard line with 3 minutes and 14 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Don't forget the Bald Barber. We'll have Coach Young here in a minute at halftime. Ricky?
Hey, this is where you break it open. You score here, make it 37. You score after halftime.
Yeah.
This is a little PA business right here where they multiply possessions one right after another with the onside kick and kind of get on you like a snowball. We're fixing to all-white uniforms get on them like a snowball right here.
I like that. Empty set for Archer. Let's see what the Bulldog offense can do from their own 49. There's our fade route to Arrington. Ball's tipped, incomplete. That was the gentleman that's been getting hurt, Colin, on defense of Isaiah Arrington.
Is he wearing a saddle?
Wrong sideline for that flag.
Yeah, not going to get it.
Is he wearing a saddle over there?
2nd and 10. It's only the second incompletion for Archer.
That's correct.
10 out of 12, I believe. Here's Kane to throw. Rolling right. Unloading. Carnes.
Wow, what a catch.
What a catch from Grant Carnes. Boys, I thought that ball was way out in front of him, and Carnes just reached out and snagged that thing in a horrible spot. His progression was almost to the first down marker, only gave him 7 yards.
I was going to at least give him 8.
Yeah, I gave him 8. Cash Archer's up and ready. Here comes the older Archer, for whom the bell tolls, as you hear in the background. And he's going to line up kind of in the wing tee on the offset back off behind the left tackle. 3rd and short. Low snap. The ball's loose, and Kane just falls on it.
Kane got
and then he got hammered on the ground.
Could have been a late hit, really.
Certainly could have.
That should have been a late hit. He'd been on the ground. He was on his knees when he got the ball.
Yeah, and in high school, you're down when you're on the deck, and to the applause of the home crowd. I love hearing crowds and the roller coaster of emotions in a football game. Any little extracurricular that Greenwood does, hey, that's dirty play, and then exact same thing from other guys. Yahoo!
That was unnecessary roughness at the minimal. And he's laying there on the ball, and they just pile on him.
Punt
They
time.
hit him hard.
He did, certainly did. Big 33. He's been in and out a little bit with some injuries. It's Peyton Adams, a junior. Good player up there for Pulaski. Our crowd's the same way. I'm not picking on the Bruins crowd. Don't think I am. Whistles blow. Delay game.
Oh, well.
Now, we saw Landon Nelms in pregame hammering some punts. I mean, high spiral. Matter of fact, Richie yelled at him from the press box. He gave us some love from the field.
Yeah, this one will land around the goal line.
He actually had a couple.
Go ahead, Richie.
He had a couple that were really good in pregame.
Nobody back deep for Pulaski Academy, so Nelms will let her fly. And this is a high, towering punt. Turns over a butte. Going to land at the 23. It's a short punt. It looked beautiful in the air and got a Pulaski Academy roll and goes out of bounds at the 33-yard line with 2:01 to go in the second quarter. Greenwood leads by 16 points still. First punt of the night for Greenwood.
Well, that'll be a hard.
You're good.
That'll be a hard one to fill when that one left the lights.
Yes, absolutely.
And so it never did turn over. It tailed up the whole time and stood there.
So here's Cobb again trying to get these Bruins back in this football game. It's 30-14. I guess they're still in it. It's 2 possessions, 16-point deficit. Empty set again. This has been their go-to spot. And then number 7, Andrew Pfizer, the senior wide receiver, has been their go-to guy. Not this time, though. Jumped the route. That's not in pass interference. Tried to slant. Nobody there. I think that Culpepper fell really on the route, and Landon knocked it down. 2nd and 10.
From here, it looked like Landon just beat him to the ball. It didn't look like he went through him at all.
Exactly right. It's right directly below us. Nelms applauds the crowd. So if you're going to walk the walk, make sure you talk the talk. I like it. It's a big ball game. 2 powerhouses in the state, maybe the 2 biggest. 2nd and 10. Cobb in the shotgun. Looking left in the flat. He's got Pfizer. Can Garner get there? He does. Oh, Caleb Gardner. Let's go, baby. Oh, baby.
That's how you do it.
Yep. Lost back to the 30. It's a 3-yard loss, 3rd and 13. That's my guy right there. I need him to keep getting healthy, he's been injured some, but guy can play football. All right, now back to the empty look for Pulaski Academy. Clock under 2 minutes. It's running. Greenwood with no timeouts. 3rd and 13. Cobb rolls right, looking, unloads down the middle. He's got Culpepper, and it's caught. He got behind Mackey that time, and it's a first down to the 20. A huge gain. 50 yards. Just a straight post route. Got to step on him, and again, Cobb airs her out. That's beautiful football. It's a neat seeing the difference between Greenwood. It's kind of a dink and dunk, if you will. We throw a lot of underneath short out routes, yards after the catch kind of deal, and they just fling it.
Throw it up.
Yep, it's beautiful. Here is Cobbin with Alex Iselden in motion. Draw play to Cotros. Now he's swarmed under. Nothing doing there. I believe that was Pettigrew. Big number 9 in there in the mix. Yep. He made the initial contact. Chick in there with him. Pettigrew had a good night tonight. Had a couple of face masks, defensive face masks last week, so he's getting that cleaned up. Minute 6 left, clock running. Pulaski showing not much urgency, really. Down 16, though. A lot of football left. Greenwood gets the ball to start the second half, if you'll recall. So I'd like to keep him off the scoreboard here. Keep the momentum. Here's Cobb in the shotgun. He's got the snap. Looking right the whole way. Stands there like a tree. Now a little short route. Wow. Good defense in there.
Harrington.
Isaiah got some snaps defensively, and that's magical coverage there from the junior. We've seen him on the offensive side meeting, now defensively.
Yep, he can do it all. Looking good tonight.
Iselden was the intended receiver. It's 3rd down and 9 at the 19.
Yeah, even the receiver gave him a little love on that one.
Yep. Boy, I like seeing that little versatility from the junior Isaiah Arrington. Cobb in the shotgun for PA. Cotros in motion. Cobb to throw. Here comes pressure, and they'll throw it up again, and he's there. Incomplete. They're going to say a catch. Skaggs thought he got him out of bounds before the catch was made, but it was Pfizer again on just a little fade route, and they can connect for the 3rd time tonight with 38 seconds left.
So he's saying he got a foot down?
You bet. What was it, 19 yards?
19 yards. And they're going to kick. Cut it to 9. I figured you'd go for 2. Cut it to 8.
Well, not time to chase yet, I guess. And the PAT's blocked. That ball's blocked, so it's still a 2-possession game. So the Bulldogs now with a blocked punt and a blocked extra point. 38 seconds left. Greenwood will get the football. Let's see what Coach Young wants to do with no timeouts. Do you sit on a 10-point lead, Richie, at half, or what do you do?
Well, you got to get the onside kick first.
In this game, I have no clue. 38 seconds, plenty of time. These guys both giving up big plays. So,
do you kick it deep though here, or do you give Greenwood a short field with no timeouts? Now, if you kick it deep, you got to make them go a lot farther. If you get the onside kick, you've got a short field with no timeouts. A lot easier to get there, surely, into field goal range.
Oh, they're going to onside kick, Tim.
I agree.
Yeah, I think there's really nothing to lose. I say just go for it.
We have to. If you field the onside kick, you've got a short field to score. Now, like I said, if they can kick us deep, Barrington's back there just in case. A different kicker in this time. This is their PAT guy, so Coach Lucas may be thinking what I was. We don't want to give him a short field, Coach, with 38 seconds.
Go deep.
They have no timeouts.
It's conventional kickoff, I think.
They're lining up like that. Carnes is still over here waiting. It's our hands team up here in the front.
Harrington may take this to the house.
The LJ's going to drop back into the no man's land. The kick's up and away. And Arrington will field it at the 6. Here he comes up the hash marks, far side of the 20, 25, looking for room 30. And out of bounds at the 35, 36-yard line. Man, that guy can fly. Baby. Well, let's see what Coach Young's got up his sleeve.
Well, you got it out far enough to think about it.
There's some teams in this state that would burn the clock out right here and just go into halftime, but I don't think that's how we do it in Greenwood.
Golly, beautiful.
I've seen it, like last Saturday.
In the history of Greenwood, typically what we do goes off this first play. If we get what we want, we go for it.
That's right. Well, there's the handoff. No, what's this? Whistles and flags. And a false start is called.
Procedure. Yeah.
Well, here's what happened. LJ started to go in some stutter step motion and kind of made a half step, but he never went towards the line. And I guess the side judge just said there was two of you moving, I think.
Richie's theory is we're going to run the ball here and go in.
He said, and he's right. That's been the recipe for the longest time. If you knock off 25 on a draw play, you snuck in there on them, then you go for it. If not, basically take a knee. Archer's way over on the sidelines in front of Coach Young. The officials are sorting out what may have just happened. I can't imagine what this conversation is. Are they thinking there's some kind of clock runoff deal they're thinking of? That's not in high school, is there? This is interesting.
I don't know.
Holland in there at receiver with Carnes on the right, top of your screen. Arrington and L.J. Robbins down here at the bottom. That's Braden Davis back there with Archer. Well, we got that sorted out, so here we go. 30 seconds left and quarterback draw. Archer with room, 35, 40. Stutter steps, trying to get out of bounds, and he does. Very good. At the 43, that's 12 yards rushing. Archer, the leading rusher on the game so far, had 175 last week on 17 carries. He got out of bounds at 6 seconds on that play. It's second down and 24 seconds. And there's some motion from LJ. Out here wide left, and we got a flag flying.
I think they're going to say 10 jumped early.
So the 5-yard penalty makes it 2nd and 9. Coach Young's not happy with it. No number named, so 2nd down and 9. Back to 24 seconds on the clock.
I don't think he jumped. I think he just got off before. He's so much faster than everybody else off the line. Looked like he jumped.
It's kind of like a reaction time on the drag strip off the tree. 2nd and 9. 10-point lead for the Bulldogs. Coach Young still aggressive here as we get near halftime. Don't forget, Richie will have Coach. Hopefully he can meet him on down the field a little farther. Get inside that 30, Richie. And Archer keeps it on the draw play. And down he goes at the 44. From the 37, that's 7 yards. Greenwood quickly on the line. 12 seconds, 10 seconds.
Is that it?
Kane up under center. He's just going to tell short.
No snap.
Yeah, relax, brother. Only 7 points for Greenwood in that period. PA scored 13. But the Bulldogs in a place where nobody wins. Almost to a number.
Been since 2010? Is that what
I think they said 84 games. Morrilton beat him, I think, down here in one game in a postseason game. Cabot's beating him here. Coach Young wanting clarification on what the motion is. Waited for the side judge. And the side judge trying to explain it to him. The Buzz Radio Network has the game of the week, so their guy has our coach on the sideline right now. Maybe caught Coach Young off guard. Who's this guy?
Yeah.
Where's Ball Barber? Richie. This guy's got hair. And now the Ball Barber.
Hey, Coach. Pretty good half football.
Yeah, offensively play really well. Defensively, you play well, but you give up 3 big plays, and, you don't give those up. It's 37 right now. And then, offensively getting just penalties, unselfish penalties, and penalties where we're not focusing. We got to eliminate those.
Thanks a lot, Coach.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, he usually is a straight shooter. Coach Young. I mean,
should be 30-7.
Yeah, I like that. And that makes you feel good. Bulldogs get the football. You did your job there. Held steady there and keep momentum a little bit there before the half. Well, I say that. I guess they did score there. That's right. The Pfizer caught that touchdown, but I still like where we're at. Getting the football back, we can make it.
Well, they're making PA execute what they do is that long pass.
Yes.
Which is hard to do, really, if you think about it. The pass has got to be good. The receivers got to keep running. And they got to catch the ball, so...
Try to keep an eye on how they keep getting open, though. That's what's getting me. I don't like it.
Well, Greenwood's only rushing 3. Right. I mean, at some point, does Gill, throw an extra one in there and get on him? Mm-hmm. And their offensive line's done a really good job of keeping those 3 out.
Agree. That's one way, but you're right, Meat. One way to alleviate having time to get the deep ball loose down there is to not let the quarterback have
go
time
after
to
him.
throw it. Well, it's halftime here. 30-20, the Bulldogs on top.
Take our first commercial break now. Give you a chance to breathe.
Wow.
We haven't taken one the whole game.
Yeah, at the quarter we did.
Okay. Yeah, you did.
We'll total up some numbers for you, give you some halftime stats, and see what other kind of mess we can get into here in the capital city. Rector Field at Joe B. Hatcher Stadium. Game of the year so far in 6A for sure. Greenwood leads 30-20 at halftime. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
How long have they been in business?
100 years.
100 years? That's nothing. We've been standing here almost that long. Why are we here again?
I'm trying to get one of those Farmers Bank ATV loans.
An ATV loan? You mean we've been posing all this time so you can get an ATV loan?
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra Docker prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
Preserving memories since 1999, GreenwoodDogPound.com has been the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs. Get the latest Bulldog news from the homepage. From the Sports tab, go explore the articles and pictures of your favorite sports past seasons. To catch the game tonight, select the Watch Live tab. Hey, you want to relive some of your favorite games? Click the Media Archive tab and enjoy the many Bulldogs highlights from years past. Be sure and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. GreenwoodDogPound.com, the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The fourth oldest Ford dealer in America.
Preserving memories since 1999, GreenwoodDogPound.com has been the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs. Get the latest Bulldog news from the homepage. From the Sports tab, go explore the articles and pictures of your favorite sports past seasons. To catch the game tonight, select the Watch Live tab. Hey, you want to relive some of your favorite games? Click the Media Archive tab and enjoy the many Bulldogs highlights from years past. Be sure and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. GreenwoodDogPound.com, the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra docker prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
How long have they been in business?
100 years.
100 years? That's nothing. We've been standing here almost that long. Why are we here again?
I'm trying to get one of those Farmers Bank ATV loans.
An ATV loan? You mean we've been posing all this time so you can get an ATV loan?
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The 4th oldest Ford dealer in America.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra docker prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
Preserving memories since 1999, GreenwoodDogPound.com has been the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs. Get the latest Bulldog news from the homepage. From the Sports tab, go explore the articles and pictures of your favorite sports past seasons. To catch the game tonight, select the Watch Live tab. Hey, you want to relive some of your favorite games? Click the Media Archive tab and enjoy the many Bulldogs highlights from years past. Be sure and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. GreenwoodDogPound.com, the online source for the Greenwood Bulldogs.
How long have they been in business?
100 years.
100 years? That's nothing. We've been standing here almost that long. Why are we here again?
I'm trying to get one of those Farmers Bank ATV loans.
An ATV loan? You mean we've been posing all this time so you can get an ATV loan?
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The 4th oldest Ford dealer in America.
And we welcome you back to Rector Field at Joe B. Hatcher Stadium. Halftime here in the capital city. Beautiful crowds on hand. The Navy Blue Nation made their way down Highway 10. Packed house on the near side. A lot of pink in here. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Like it's still in October here, so the folks are decked out in pink. And a big clash of the Titans here, if you will, in a rematch of last year's state title game, a rematch of the 2006 4A title game. I think we were all 4A back then, maybe 5A. Both teams have split in War Memorial. We split, or they're up 2-1 on us at Smith Robinson, and we're up 1-0 here in this overall series, 3-3. As we've talked about, Pulaski Academy will be moving up to 7A next year via the AAA's have the enrollment numbers. They have a multiplier, if you will, a number system that they use now to rate where your school is classed in certain sports. And they've achieved enough points to you get points for conference, having a winning record in conference, for making the postseason, for making the state finals, how far you go in the postseason, winning state championship. So if you want to know that formula, go to the Arkansas Activities Association website and go dig it up, because I don't know it. I don't have any reason to care about it. So we'll play whoever shows up, anywhere, anytime, regardless of what class. So 30-20 is your score at halftime. And we got the honor to talk to the former Pulaski Academy Bruins head coach, Kevin Kelly, came by and talked to us here at halftime. So good to visit with him a little bit. Tried to stump us with some stats, and I impressed him. I guess he didn't think we do a thorough job. He said they haven't lost here. There's a little pride in ball because Pulaski Academy hadn't lost here since 2013. I said, that Morrilton game? He said, wow, very good. I said, yeah. Like 84 games in a row? He's like, that gummit?
Well, I thought it was interesting. You know, we didn't get in the booth because of the buzz here. Well, they're down here asking Tim for stats. It's like, okay, you got our booth, and now you want our stats. What do y'all do over there?
Oh, they just take care. I can't believe they don't have a guy that's doing their stats for them. I think he just wanted to compare what we had. He maybe might have some in there and see if we agreed. My man Kyle Sutherland, scorebooklive.com. Go check it out. It's a keep up with all. It's not every state in the union, I believe, on there, but for sure, when you want to get a check in on Arkansas high school, any sport, whatever, as long as you'll send information in, they've got a spot for it, JV or otherwise, freshman and varsity levels. And really a nice website, really super easy to navigate. I'm an unpaid endorsement, but the AAA now has it as their spot to go for stats. It's really a nice website, and I applaud Kyle Sutherland and those guys. Scorebooklive.com. And then the state representative, the Honorable R.J. Hawk, is also on the broadcast for the guys locally down here on 103.7. So if you're having to leave the stadium, if you're on your way to Little Rock or listening, you can flip it over to 103.7. If you get down here within the range, and the buzz goes a long ways out in the state, you can get this football game. And I'm sure a lot of folks are tuned in around the area. This is a humongous game. And, you know, if you're an outsider looking in here, Meat, there's some people that can have a high stress level, because who are they going to hate more? No one likes Greenwood, and no one certainly likes Pulaski Academy. So this is a game, it's kind of like whenever I'm watching the Steelers and the Packers play on Sunday. I just assume the stadium fall to pieces.
Don't talk about my Steelers now.
Whoever, you know, that's the Vikings and the Packers this Sunday.
There we go.
But when those two teams match up like they did in the Super Bowl in my stadium a couple years back in Dallas.
And I think there was a day, and you probably still can. You throw Shiloh in there. I mean, nobody likes Shiloh.
Well,
I'm a Shiloh fan. I always have been, even back in our day when we were playing them.
Yeah.
Everybody, they recruit and they cheat. And I said, no, they don't. Just get better. Rick Jones taught us to quit grappling about all this and just get better and beat them.
Right.
And the Bulldogs did that. So, it's tough being on top. Whoever's on top, everybody else is going to hate you. It's just par for the score.
That's right. We talked about that. Who were we talking about? Somebody coming in here to Pulaski Academy. They'd been off. We're transferring back in. But we're moving into this school. The program kind of recruits itself. I mean,
well, is it Jonesboro? Will they go to the east or the west?
Oh, they'd have to be in the east. I mean, I don't even think that these AAA can make that mistake.
So one team out of the 7A this year has to come down for sure?
Well, certainly.
So
Jonesboro was one of the borders.
Close.
Yeah, they're down there towards the bottom. I'm not sure exactly who it is.
They were in our conference forever, and we didn't ever play
6A,
them.
right?
I don't think they have to drop down at all, because that's how come we wound up with more teams. That's why we got 9 teams, because nobody dropped back down.
I think they'll have 16.
Are you saying that you're saying we have 17 right now?
We have
That's
19.
right, yes.
Don't we have 19?
Well, there's a bunch.
Yeah.
In the 6A, you mean?
Yeah, 6A.
There's 9 on our side and 8 on the other.
There's 10.
Oh,
there's 10 on our side, right?
No, because we got 8 conference.
There's 10 in the east.
Really?
10 in the east, yeah.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the west. So there's 19.
I wonder why you do that. How can you have 19?
Yeah, well, because nobody drops down when these private schools move up.
I would think they're supposed to. I think, but I guess you have the option of staying up if you don't want to go down. You probably can move down if you want. You can say, no, we'll stay up, I guess.
Well, I don't know if that would be true, because if Jonesboro enrollment-wise is bigger than the rest of the 6A schools, and enrollment-wise they're still a 7A school, bigger than the top 16, the next 16 schools, then they would be.
Well, you can't option to go back down, but you can option to stay up, is what I'm thinking maybe happened while we have 19 in the 6A. That's very strange. I never knew that.
I know it's a mess.
I mean, if a private school moves up, then they move up. You should move down if the private school moves up.
So there'll be probably
16, then 32.
Yeah, there may be 17 up there
about
next year.
Cut and dry that you can get it. I don't know why.
But there's 16 and
then 19.
And 19. So I think if you're the top 16 schools in the state, plus any private school that moves into your conference.
Because guess what? If there was only 16 teams in 6A, guess who wouldn't be in 6A?
Greenwood.
That's right.
Well, there you go.
In football.
And who's going to take that?
Yeah.
Honestly, if we're being honest, that's why our girls are playing for the 5A state volleyball championship tomorrow.
True.
Because they don't want to play Greenwood football. It's the only sport that doesn't have the 5A rules.
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, it's interesting. I maybe have to do some research and figure out. I never knew that I thought there was always 9 and 8. I thought there was 17 in 6A.
There's 10 in the west.
Wow. Or in the east.
Yeah, I mean in the east.
Very strange.
Say hi to my guy Dawson James and Justin McMillan back home that got us tuned in.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Good luck to all the Pitbull teams tomorrow going in there for playoffs tomorrow. Good luck to them all.
Where are those taking place?
We're going to be in Van Buren.
Van Buren, okay.
You guys are free, you guys?
Yeah, Greenwood.
Are you coaching?
My man, live over in East Fort Smith.
Another guy wants picture.
Ashley Schumann got us tuned in as well. Appreciate y'all tuning us in over there. Got it? You bet. Yeah.
Well, they come from all over the state to find Tim Terry, the best statistician in the state.
Well, I'm humbled. It's
hey, they're promoting high school football, right? That's the second one this half that asked to come see his stats.
Appreciate Rocky Rendejo. Mount Harmony Mafias in full effect. First half stats. Let's get to it. Kane Archer, 11 of 13 for 141 yards. 2 touchdowns passing. He also ran the football 8 times for 84 yards, 2 touchdowns rushing. On the receiving side, if I can get my glasses on, 3 catches for Carnes for 27, 3 catches for L.J. Robbins for 56, a touchdown in there, 3 catches for 55 yards for Isaiah Arrington with a touchdown as well. Braden Davis caught a couple of footballs for 3 yards. Yeah, baby. Coach Hale's going up top. Parker Gill in the house. Rushing the football, LJ had 1 carry for no yards, and Braden Davis carried it 4 times for 16 yards. We had a blocked extra point attempt by Cash Archer.
Blocked punt?
A blocked punt as well. Or did he get the punt?
Punt. I don't know about the field goal.
So that rounds out our first half stats. Basically, Greenwood scored 23-7 at the end of the first quarter. A 14-yard run by Archer with 11:06 left early in the game after we got him 4 and out and had a short field. 6:37 left in the first quarter. 17-yard catch by Isaiah Arrington. A 69-yard score in the first quarter with 10:08 to go by Pfizer for the Bruins. That made it. Actually, that took the lead. We missed the PAT, so they went up 7-6 on us. Our first time we trailed all year.
That's correct.
Then we got the lead back. We scored again a 20-yard run from Archer with 4:45 left. We put a field goal on with 1:10 left, a 25-yarder for Bodie Steinfeld, his first field goal made this year, if I'm not mistaken. 23-7 into the first quarter. Second quarter, they scored a 12-yard reception by, guess who? Mr. Andrew Pfizer. That made it 23-14. And then we scored with 7:08, a 26-yard catch by L.J. Robbins, who got behind the defense, was all alone in a beautiful ball there from Kane Archer. And then Pulaski Academy scored the last, they scored the last touchdown with 38 seconds, a 19-yard pass reception caught by, his third catch, Andrew Pfizer, the senior wide receiver for Pulaski Academy.
He's having a big night.
8th grade's over at Alma Monday night from Greenwood. They're
cover the deep flag route, and I think we got them covered.
The Holtz and the Webbs are here, tuned in. Fantastic.
And some of the Pit Bulls are going to Bentonville to play as well. I think the 6th grade teams are going to Bentonville to play each other.
Yeah, that's right. I thought that I knew Bentonville was in the mix somewhere. Dustin Brook and Cody Holland are eating over at Aunt Janie's in Cisterna Villa. Appreciate the Reverend David Paul Orr got us tuned in. 30-20 is your score here at third quarter. Bulldogs get the football.
Received the onside kick, Tim.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's not a guarantee you get it. You got to work for it.
No, we were here at 07. This is the same field. They've upgraded the press box. Everything else is just exactly how it was.
Yes, sir.
Quaint, if you will. It's nice.
Yeah.
And you see that something, you think private school this and private school that. A lot of times it's a smaller facility like this. You know, those big Allen, they spend the $50 million on their big stadium.
Well, how many banners do they have hanging down here? Quite a few.
Yeah. I think they've got as many state titles as we do in football at 10.
10 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we know why there's been so many penalties. They're being sponsored. This flag sponsored by?
Oh, yeah, no doubt. I've heard that.
Okay.
Sponsors for everything. You got to pay the bills. Yeah, those guys pay good money.
Well, maybe we can get that first loss sponsored by.
There you go. Haven't lost here since 2013 in the playoffs to Morrilton, 57-50, which was the same score we beat them here in 07.
12 total penalties that first half. Greenwood 8 for 75 yards, PA 5 for 50. Now we got the old watermelon kick.
Yeah, a different kicker this time. Going to try the ball.
It's going to be a spinner.
Little sidewinder.
It's going to be harder to field.
Hands team's out there for the Bulldogs. A different lineup for the hands team as well. That ball got loose, and they got it.
They got it, yeah.
Yeah, it bounced off of Zach Edwards. And maybe the first onside we haven't gotten against PA in the 6 meetings. If we didn't get some a long time ago, I don't recall.
Bad thing is, I think if you just let it go, it runs out of bounds. It was a rocket.
So let's make sure that Edwards gets off the field. Yeah, we've got 11 out there, and we do. We're ready. Well, there goes that. Here's Pulaski Academy now trying to cut into this 10-point Greenwood lead. Brandon Cobb, after the onside kick was recovered, he'll roll left and let loose on the fade route, and there he is.
Oh, he dropped it.
Skaggs couldn't hold it.
Well, that's a good job by the offensive player there to break up that catch.
Yes, Svoboda and Booger Skaggs got knocked out.
Took a shot.
He went up in the air to pick that off, and he had it, but the receiver, like Meat said, just stayed in his route and really knocked Skaggs' head off. Almost unintentional, really. He just kind of was there.
It was a good play on the ball.
Yep. And that's the first adjustment we've seen on that fade route. Just put 2 people on 7. We'll let the other guys pick us apart underneath or whatever. We'll just tackle them. He's the one that just keeps running these routes. And Skaggs going to try to stay in there. I thought he'd have to come out.
He'll have to come out.
Yeah, Zitzman's going to come in. Let's see if he gets Skaggs. Braden ain't going to come off the field for this one unless it's got to be an allotted one-play deal.
Booger's tough.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There he goes. Jasna will come in. Arrington's out there doing some defensive as well. Bulldogs still only showing 3 down linemen. And Garner, kind of the only linebacker. 7's in the slot right on the logo at midfield. 2nd and 10. Cobb in the shotgun. And Culpepper in motion. He'll get the swing pass in the flat, and he's going to try to run with it. Good wall set up out there. Caleb Garner just had a beeline. Ran him down from way across the field and makes the tackle. Good gain, though. Zitzman make the stop, but Gardner was there as well, and it's 3rd down and 4 at the 43.
That was the old TT special there. The one in motion is going to get the pass.
Well over 70% of the time. Every level. 3rd and 4. Empty set again for Cobb. Watch him try to run here. Here comes a Culpepper again in motion, and that quarterback draw. And he's got 1st down yardage. He gets out of bounds at the 35. Chains move for Pulaski Academy. You can't really commit, but pretty predictable there that he was going to keep that. Good play call. Some substitutions. Edwards comes in. Allen comes out. 1st down for PA at the Greenwood 35. We're just underway, 3rd quarter. Greenwood leading by 10. Been an exciting ball game so far. Cobb in the shotgun. Cotros right beside him. He gets the draw play, and he's got running room. Ooh, wow. Caleb Gardner gets in there and brings the thunder. But he got about 4.5. We'll call it 5, 2nd and 5.
Pettigrew almost took the handoff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was jumping up and down knowing he was just about had it. 4-yard pickup, 2nd and 6. Cotros back there with Cobb again. And fake the draw. Here comes pressure, and Edwards couldn't find him.
Archer almost got him.
Evades Archer and Garner all alone. Nobody over there. They gave up on Charlie Cotros. No one covering him. And a good gain down to the 10, maybe a goal-to-goal situation.
That's just backyard football there, isn't it? Run for your life.
Kind of a wheel route, if you will. A breakdown in the defensive coverage for the Bulldogs.
1st and goal.
Inside the 10, 1st and goal. Here's Cobb in the shotgun. He'll keep it, try the edge. Cuts back, has room to the end zone. He got a shot, but he's in and a touchdown. And with 10:29 to go in the quarter, the Bruins have pulled within 4. PAT pending. 9-yard touchdown run for the quarterback, Cobb.
The running mobile quarterback. We got one of them, too.
Yep. Well, and finally, Weiser didn't burn us deep. Whatever that's worth.
Yeah.
PAT on the way. It is good. 30-27. Greenwood leads, cut to 3. We got us a ball game once again. Greenwood led by 16 at one point, 30-14.
Guess what you got to do again? The old onside kick. I'm thinking Richie's onto something here. That old bullet over here, just let it go. Nobody's going to field it. Don't try to catch it.
Yeah, the little sidewinder has been the only one that's had success.
And I don't think it's going to jump up like the old.
Oh, no, it's certainly not.
Over top.
The spinner is to do exactly what it did, ricochet off of your hand when you try to catch it.
So they'll probably run something totally different here.
Well, let's see. 22's coming out. He kicked the last watermelon one. Let's see if they do it again. 51 kicks the high hopper. This guy does the watermelon. 10 does the deep ball. There's no reason not to.
They moved Carnes up on the front line.
Well, he was there on that last time. The ball just got through to 16. Let's see if they pick a different return man. It's got to get to the midfield stripe. We can go get it. They cannot touch it until the 50. There it is, and it goes out of bounds. You betcha. That's just good coaching.
Good coaching right there.
And great cerebral play from the return team. Just let it go. So Greenwood will get it. It went out of bounds near the 45. They'll bump it up to midfield.
Yep. About 49.
Okay, 44 is the line, so they'll go to the 49, and Greenwood will have it 51 yards away from pay dirt. And here we go, first possession of the half. Got to answer here. The golden boy, Kane Archer. 4 wides. He's looking right and left the whole way and went on a curl route to Arrington. They were off the mark. Not on the same page. And incomplete. Archer was 11 of 13 for 141 passing. 2nd and 10. The beauty of the Bulldogs, they just flushed that play. Now it's on to the next one. I ran a bad route. I made a bad throw, whatever. They've forgotten it. Let's go on to the next one. Archer, low snap, looking to throw. Across the middle, LJ, and he couldn't hold it. Incomplete. He'd like to have that one back. I think he knew that if he could bring that thing down, he had plenty of running room. 3rd and 10. Pulaski Academy fans are ready to roll now. Shotgun. 10-22 to play. Davis empties the backfield. Archer to throw. Up top, he's going to go for LJ. Got to hold the jersey. They've got to call here. Finally, the flag came from way back here, and that's a good call. The official, well, that guy could not see it from his angle, Meat, but this guy had to call it.
I mean, he had a hold of the back of his jersey the whole way.
That was going to be a travesty if they hadn't called that. And that ball was late. Lucas like, what's going on? But he held him big time.
Yeah, and everybody in the crowd, there's no way you cannot think that was a penalty. I mean, I appreciate homerism as much as the next guy.
Yeah. Well, wow. Really? I mean, you can't hold the back of their jersey while they're running. It's like, Richie, put a saddle on him.
Sometimes you wonder.
Oh, we're that way.
I don't think we're that bad.
Okay. First down, anyway.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Maybe we are.
This is just noise. A score.
36-yard line. Here comes Greenwood. Archer to throw. Carnes in motion. Kane's got it looking to throw. Wheel route's not there. He'll have to scramble out. Archer on his horse. He's going to let it go loose for Arrington in the end zone. Touchdown!
That's our version, isn't it?
Oh, baby! 35 yards. And just like that, Archer with some escapability and throws a beautiful ball to the junior with rockets in his shoes. Isaiah Arrington, his 2nd touchdown reception with 10:06. And we've got counter-punch going on here at Rector Field.
The officials are getting caught up watching plays and not watching the play. We got smoked over here out of bounds after we threw the pass. Should have been roughing the passer.
PAT's up from Steinfeld, right down the middle. 37-27. Well, here we go. Buckle up, folks. We're in for a football game. Greenwood and Pulaski Academy.
1 of 3 at 35 yards.
I love fans. I love cheering for your team. I'm the biggest fan of all.
And they cannot be any closer to that play. I mean, they're literally 12 feet away from the sidelines. Would you say that's 12 feet?
Man. Now, we're a little,
we are high.
Maybe they couldn't see from the players standing on the sidelines.
But I don't know. Joe Buffkin had a camera angle on that one. It's obvious.
And go back anyway. If you get tired of us complaining, go back and watch our film later on. It's weird.
I mean, he started holding him here about 5 yards off the line of scrimmage. I said, "Let go of the jersey."
Now, I think the side judge over here kept waiting for him to let go.
Yeah, if you let go,
kind of like 3 in the lane. If you'll get out here in 10 seconds, I won't call it. But at 11 seconds, I got to call it, bro.
Onside? No.
I knew it. And the kick's up and away. And it's going to be Colin.
Oh, fumble. Look out.
Fumbled it, and he's going to get hemmed in down here. Junior De Leon with the stop.
That's going to pin him deep.
And it's at the 8-yard line.
He's hurt again.
I'm not sure what happened that time. That was a fairly clean tackle. I
think I run out of bounds there.
I think he took a helmet to the knee.
Gotcha. So he bobbled the kickoff. And PA in the deep hole. We saw him score from the 10, though, earlier. As you recalled very eloquently, a 90-yard drive. 10:01 to go. Bulldogs up 10. And Cobb with a new running back there. That's 47, and I don't have his jersey or him on the roster. Maybe the PA guy will let us know the public address that is. He gets the football, and up the middle he goes, and Pettigrew's there. Nice job from him. Chick is writhing in pain.
Maybe a yard.
Struggling to get up. I'm not sure what it was. If he may have got a shot in the nether regions as well. Tavion Walker, he said. Let's see if he's on our roster. Tavion Walker. He was wearing
42.
No, for us, that's Brendan Chick down. Their running back was a Tavion Walker. We don't have a 47 on our roster. I was looking to see if maybe he was a different number on here, but he's not.
See a Walker.
I don't either. We'll pin him in. Maybe he's a freshman they brought up or something.
Yeah, Brendan's favoring that left leg, I think.
47.
Walker. Ouch.
This right leg. Get him over there. Get him hemmed up. So, short gain on the play. Walker, the running back. The man Romeo's got us tuned in. Appreciate it, Jeremy. 2nd and 8 from the 10. 9:47, third quarter. Heavyweight slugfest. Both teams have already scored a touchdown here in the third quarter. And here's Brandon Cobb looking to throw on. Nope, gives it to Tavion Walker, and he's hemmed up. Cash got him wrapped up first. Pettigrew in there as well. He'll get to the 12, and that's it. 2 more yards. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Archer just inside the 12-yard line.
Little Rock Christian comes to Greenwood next Friday night, hopefully for all the marbles in the 6A West. Home field advantage throughout. We'll see if Bulldogs can win here. Hang on here and set up a huge one at Smith Robinson on senior night.
Need to get a spy on the quarterback for the quarterback run here.
Yep, 3rd and 6.
Got to force a punt.
He's got Cotros in there. They certainly will kick it from down here, I would assume. They're going to try the quick pitch and then look back the other way. They're going to air it out. Can we get there? And he dropped it. Oh, just heard some footsteps as Skaggs rather had a bead. Caden Nelms in coverage, and that was Culpepper. That's one of their guys that couldn't haul it in. 4th and 6 at their own 12.
Another beautiful pass.
Right, it was right there. That thing went right through his hands.
This kid.
Yeah, he just dropped it.
Yeah.
We got lucky there.
The old quick kick. Of course, he's thinking about what happened last time.
Patton Wicker's in. He's their actual punter.
Oh, he's going to drop back.
Brady Mackey back deep stands at the PA 44. Punt's a good snap. It's up and away. Short punt. And Mackey's going to let it go out of bounds. It's in plus territory at about the 47 or 8. Let's see where they stop the mark at. 46-yard line. Greenwood will have it in plus territory. A chance to add on to this 10-point lead. 8 minutes, 45 seconds. The ball Barber roaming the sidelines.
It's been a fun game, whether it don't matter. Hey, these two teams are winners, and that's what you know. These guys got off the bus today. They woke up winners. They breed winning down here. They breed winning in Greenwood. Hey, these guys ain't going down without a fight. We knew that when we come in here.
That's a great point, Richie. Here's Archer now, and the Bulldog offense back to work. Third quarter. Snaps there, delayed draw from Davis, running room. 40, look out, 35 to the 30. Davis on his feet, the best run we've seen tonight, down to the 27-yard line. 19 yards for Davis, a fresh set of downs, and we're off and running here. Great play call from Coach Hogan, Coach Young.
7-yard line, 1st and 10, Bulldog.
Full house backfield now. Let's see if Coach wants to try to go to the ground a bit. Big offensive line doing their work.
The box.
Low snap. Davis trying to step through. May have got a yard.
Give him one.
Fleming and Taylor on the left side. Shortest at center. We've got Woolsey and Stein over on the right side up front for the big horses. Cooper Bland's in at the receiver spot. He'll come join Arrington along with L.J. Robbins in a trip set to the left. Twins right with Carnes and Davis. 2nd and 9, Archer. Kane's got the snap, looking to throw. Straight drop, going to go up top, and a jump ball for Carnes. Guess who? Missed a touchdown maker. Oh, baby. 26 yards to Grant Carnes, and he lights up the lamp. The touchdown maker.
It's just a jump ball, man.
And a beautiful ball from Kane Archer.
Beautiful.
7:53. 26-yard. And Carnes gets his 9th touchdown reception of the year. Jack Edwards, good snap. McDaniel got it down. Steinfeld right down Rodney Parham.
Number 10's jumped over the pile. They were warned. Coach has been on him about it twice, and he's seen it again right there. You got to call that play. You just see him right there, and you're not going to call that. That's crazy.
And here's Coach Young asking why we're not calling the leaping penalty.
The leaping?
I'm calling the scoreboard 44-27 right now. Bulldogs, again, have stretched the lead out. They were up by 16 earlier. Can they hang on?
A little bit of breathing room there. But I'm like Richie. These guys aren't going to fold tent and go home. It's going to be a long night, late night.
Great point, too, as he talked about both teams' winners, and it's just fantastic. Miss Teen Ozark Highlands has got us tuned in up on Mount Harmony Road.
Okay.
Claire Holland.
Are you familiar with Mount Harmony Road?
Certainly am. Yes. It's the one that was supposed to get a turn lane, but then we didn't. We spent the money somewhere else, and then we got school traffic.
There you go again.
I got to get my nightly city comment in.
You are city council, right?
I guess.
Do it for the money.
Yeah, that's right. Kicks up and away. Let's see if Colin can handle it. He caught this one at the 20, and ball's loose. Greenwood got it. The ball came loose. Junior DeLeon Kane knocked it free, and Eli Whitaker comes up with the fumble, and the Bulldogs are back in business. To look at a pile on here. Oh, baby. Junior DeLeon.
I think Grant Carnes got in there and got a paw on that ball and knocked it out.
You know, that K.J. Colin guy was kind of hyping up the crowd on the defense. He's a cornerback and a pretty good one, too. Kind of been a victim of some rough play on the kick coverage. He fumbled the last one before he returned it. This one he coughs up, and it's going to cost them dearly here if the Bulldogs can tack on 7 more. Here's Archer now, smelling blood. We'll see if Young goes to the end zone. 25 yards. Nope, Davis, draw play. Braden, room at the 10, still on his feet down to the 6-yard line. Oh, baby.
Here comes beef package, surely.
18 yards.
No beef package.
I don't know what's wrong with the snap tonight, but we've been a little bit low all night. I don't know if the humidity's got on the ball or what.
Yeah, it has been a little off. You're right about that. 1st and goal to 7. Archer in the shotgun. LJ's going to leave out and go in motion and go with the trip side. Archer's going to keep quarterback keeper looking for a cutback lane. He'll get inside the 5 down to the 3-yard line. That's a 4-yard rush for Archer. That's his 9th carry. He's got 88 yards.
Here comes
Caraway and Billy.
Along with Rowan Rutherford.
A receiver to either side. We saw him in a twin set with this 2 tight end look. This time they go receiver either side.
Carnes is one-on-one over there if you want that.
Archer's going to try to beat him to the corner, and he'll be swarmed under back at the 9, maybe the 10-yard line. Helmet came off, so that player will have to leave. And a loss of 3rd and goal now back at the 10. And that is a 7-yard loss. So it goes down as a carry and loss of yardage.
That snap was a little bit to the right on that one, too.
And they bring the beef back out, bring the receivers back in. 3rd and goal at the 10. Got to get us. I'd like to have a touchdown here after recovering that fumble. So it kind of evens us up on the onside kick we didn't get, right?
All square.
Yeah.
Carnes is still man on man over there.
Archer in the shotgun. He'll look that way. Goes up top to LJ.
Yep.
Got him. Touchdown. Lyndon Robin.
A pitch and a catch.
That's his 2nd of the night from 10 yards out. And the Bulldogs extend the lead now to 23 points with a PAT pending. Oh, baby. That is the 5th touchdown pass for Archer. He's rushed for 2. Back-to-back weeks he's been responsible for 7 touchdowns, Meat.
Wow.
Good God.
Well, that's tough. He had Carnes and Robbins over there together.
True.
Pick your poison.
PAT's on the way. Good. 51-27 and a late flag now.
Uh-oh, jumping over.
They're looking. The referee was hollering at somebody, and he kind of shouted at 32, which is the snapper, Jack Edwards.
After the play, personal foul, sticking team number 32. 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
Got Edwards that time. I guess maybe talking a little trash or something to a player.
The name and number on, or the number on that one, didn't they?
Yep. Well,
Edwards.
He kind of yelled at him, and I saw Edwards kind of turn around like he was surprised.
32.
Yeah, so 32. That's Jack Edwards, the center.
Yeah. Jack Edwards.
The center.
You don't see a lot of personal fouls on the center.
Well, he may be tired of getting jumped over.
Yeah, you're probably right. And so that's a good point. That penalty is spawned from their lack of officiating on the other penalties.
Well, call the penalty.
Violations.
Is it a penalty? Is it unsafe for kids? That's why it's a penalty?
Right, yeah, I know what you're saying. Nonetheless, the Bulldogs lead.
Kicking from the 25.
Is 24 points. Oh, we're having fun.
Yep. 51 points in 2.5 quarters.
Well, the best thing is, the starters get a lot of pad in their stats.
I think it stemmed back to protecting the center where you can't line up right over the top of the center.
Yeah.
And then you can't knee him in the top of the head while he's got his head down.
A little tired.
Yeah, that's certainly what the rule's in there for. And here's the Steinfeld's kick. It's up and away. This time it's going to be Culpepper from the 21. Far side up the numbers, tries the sideline for L.J. Robbins, first one there. Nice play from the wide receiver, the senior. And that's Paulie Brixey out there as well in kick coverage. The 34-yard line will be the line of scrimmage with 6:09 to go, third quarter. Issue still in doubt here. A long way to go.
Don't go anywhere.
No. Pop you some more popcorn. I think I saw that LT and them were out side by side with the spoons. Get out there. Freshen up the Diet Coke. Foosh Mountain Adventures. Yeah. Here's Brandon Cobb in the shotgun. Empty set again. Look for number 7. He's been quiet for a minute. He's been our killer tonight. Play action. Quarterback. Archer giving chase. He'll have to unload. And intercepted! It's intercepted!
Wow.
Josh Allen got in there and picked it off. That ball's a clean interception.
Archer's down.
Greenwood
Archer's
football.
Stamping. Greenwood football.
And Cash Archer's down with a little cramp, and they'll come get him, carry him off the field.
The whole team's
yeah.
It's back-to-back turnovers.
Oh, boy, what a play. Interception. This defense has been awesome.
Well, they're not treating it like it's a cramp, though.
There's a Bulldog player down on the play.
That's another awesome.
That's Josh Allen with the interception. I think we're plus $1 million in the turnover margin this season. I want to say like plus 15. Yeah, he's certainly getting twisted up a little bit. Hopefully, Cash.
They got him on a lot more plays, and they were saying that, he's been running all over the football field in the first half. He's really tired and gassed coming out at the halftime. In fact, Coach was getting on him a little bit for celebrating with the touchdown with Grant Carnes. You know, he's like,
yeah,
hey,
save your energy.
Yeah, save your energy. So,
well, he's young.
Young people ain't got old people minds. Old people are smart for a reason.
Yeah, that's right. I'd like to say rub a little dirt on it, but here we are on one of those synthetic fields again. It seemed to be taking over.
Starts on the 44. Here we go.
And an interception. Greenwood's football at the 44-yard line of PA. Fleming, Taylor, Woolsey, Shorta, Stein up front. They've been the stalwarts up there. A wall for these Bulldogs. Only a couple of sacks given up to my count. Empty set, Archer with 5 receivers. Kane in the shotgun. 6:01 to go. Third quarter, Bulldogs up 24. He'll bring Davis back with him for some protection. We're right on top of the action here in Meade. This is a lot of fun.
I love it. We can
draw play to Braden Davis. Stutter steps. He'll go down. Nice play in the backfield. Maybe a yard. Yeah, Goodwin on the stop. John Stephen Goodwin and Patrick Wicker.
Yeah, right now, this is the best seat in the house right here.
Yeah, 2nd and 9. Weather is perfect. Play action. Archer to throw. Unloads. He's got Carnes behind the defense. Grant Carnes couldn't haul it in. Oh, that's one he'd like to have back. Oh, I don't know if he would have scored. I think the momentum might have brought him down. By the way, that broke a string of 3 straight touchdown passes for Archer.
Well, that's Carnes wish he would have caught that.
Yep.
8 wishes he would have threw the ball a little bit farther. He runs right underneath of it.
Yep,
That's
true.
one thing I will say. This Lucas has taught these guys, throw that football up there high, let these guys run underneath of it.
True. 3rd and 9. Davis will empty out the backfield and go into a twin set right side, and here's Carnes to throw. Has time. I beg your pardon, Archer to throw.
Oh, he's wide open.
And look here on the wheel route. Braden Davis, God almighty. He just dropped it. You can be too open. You can be too open. Poor old Braden Davis. I mean, you almost nonchalant it. And poor old Braden, he just walked slowly off the field. Richie, give him a hug for me. Go over and give him a hug for me. He walked right by you.
Oh.
I love that kid.
That kid is, I tell you, that stroll back to the thing, he was so sick. I don't think he feels good now.
Luckily, we're up 24 points. Punt time for the Bulldogs.
Second punt of the night.
Mm-hmm. We're matching the Pulaskis. I think they have 3 now. And there it is from Nelms. High punt. And it's going to get a Greenwood bounce and let it. And Zitzman fields it at the 5, and that's fine.
Yep. Don't let it go in the end zone.
Because that next bounce might have kicked hard forward.
That's correct.
Well, we couldn't capitalize on the turnover, but we'll take that. And that's an 18 with an interception. Let me write that. And that's 16. Had a fumble recovery earlier.
That's a Bruin 5-yard line. 1st and 10, Bruin.
Well, 5:25 to go, third quarter. 24-point Greenwood lead. I said earlier, 3 straight completions for Archer in this half. They were all touchdowns. He's 3 out of 7 from the half, 3 touchdown passes, 4 incompletions.
Wow.
And from their own end zone, they go with a draw play from Cotros. Nice job out there from Mackey. Brady just breaking down. You bend, but you don't break. And a good gain out of the end zone area to the 13. It's a 2nd down and 2 for the Bruins.
At the 13-yard line.
Adam Thrash, their offensive coordinator, calls the plays in. Certain he's kin to Thomas Thrash, former.
Chicks back in there.
Yep, good. Greenwood rushing 3 only. Garner on a little delayed draw. They give to Cotros, and that was Caleb Garner over there to make the stop. I beg your pardon, it was Zitzman.
Hard to believe there's almost 5 minutes left in the third quarter after we started with the non-side kick, got a game back to single digits.
Yep. 51-27 your score.
A lot of ball left.
Nelms is man-on-man with Andrew Pfizer. Mackey's going to give him some help over the top. And the draw play, it is Walker, and he's in deep, deep trouble. And that is
Edwards.
And Riley White and Zach Edwards out at the 19. So he'll lose a yard, 2nd and 11. Archer out this series, of course, banged up in the last defensive set. Edwards out. Allen in defensively. The 19-yard line's the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 11. Here's Brendan Cobb in the shotgun. Empty set in the backfield, looking left. Nope, quarterback draw. Can he get around Garner? Garner fought off the block. And Cobb still on his feet. First down run. Nice run to the 31 on the straight quarterback draw.
I have no idea how they missed that. There's no way Gardner didn't get tackled. The guy fell on top of him.
Yeah, that was a massive hold of Gardner. He's putting his jersey back on.
Right in the middle of the play. Yeah. I mean, the guy's coming right at him, and the guy's in the block, but the guy literally falls on top of him.
Allen out. Zach Edwards back in. Cluster formation to the right. They're going to run this way. Cobb looking to throw. Still has time. Still looking. Pressure coming. He'll have to unload to nobody. And 2nd and 10. Chick back there giving pressure to Cobb.
Pass intended for number 16, Alex Zeldin, is incomplete.
Crowd giving Landon Nelms the what for.
He's just clapping.
Yeah.
Let's go.
2nd and 10. PA at their own 31.
Crowd here's kind of subdued right now.
Yeah.
Must be a lot of them in the bathroom.
Cobb in the shotgun. Empty backfield. Looking to throw left side. Quick hitter over the top. Intercepted! Oh, right in the hands of Caden Nelms. It went off Pfizer's hand and right into Nelms. Another Oski for the Bulldog defense. Oh, baby. And old Kojak Jason Gill over there smiling from ear to ear.
Ball went right through his hands.
It certainly did. All right, offense back out there with 3:47. That's a tough one, too. Just kind of a delayed little skinny post. Kind of waited for the play to develop, everybody to clear out, and then he took off and just dropped it. Archer right back to Davis after he dropped the sure touchdown, and Braden looking for room, nothing doing. He'll lose 2 yards.
He shot by several Bruins.
3:39 clock running. Bland checks in. Cash Archer was in on that play. He's leaving the field, so that's a good sign. And Greenwood's going to huddle up here and burn a little clock. The chess match begins.
Yeah, Greenwood
like
scores
shooting in
here.
the knees.
It's, puts serious damage on them here.
Yes, sir. 24-point difference, 35 in the second half is the mercy rule. Here at home, it hasn't been done, I don't think, to PA since the rule was put in. Oh, almost tipped and picked the other way. Incomplete. 3rd and 12. So Archer now is 3 for 8 in the second half. 3 touchdowns.
Well, it's time to go 4 for 9 here.
Yeah, that's right.
2 drop touchdowns.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Richie.
That's right. It's true.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, that's hilarious.
A lot of fun, guys.
Oh, boy, isn't it? Here's Archer now, the golden boy. 3rd and 12 at the PA 43. Looking to throw. Rolls right.
Wheel route. He's got it.
And back to Braden Davis. Got another chance. He caught this one. One man to beat it to 10.
Oh, the
turf monster got him, but it's 1st and goal for the Bulldogs. 38-yard pass and catch. And I guarantee he was grinding, white-knuckling like a 2-footer to win the Masters.
You could tell. He was going to watch it all the way in.
How did he get that open? It's like they've never seen us run that play.
Yeah, you just get him with a little confusion. They had a guy running free earlier on their end, This happens.
It's the old wheel route.
How many times did he pray to the Lord with that ball's in the air? Please let me catch this.
It's coming. There wasn't anybody around him anywhere.
1st and goal to 5. Let's see it get number 2, another rushing touchdown. Robbins in motion. Braden Davis right up the gut. Trying to get in behind Big Taylor. He's working for yardage. He hadn't went down. Wow, what an effort, a 4-yard gush. Right up the guts.
Down to the 1.
Whew. His knee never went down, so the good job of the side judge not to ever blow his whistle, and he just kept churning.
We've seen him not blow the whistle.
That's right. We're still waiting for that one over here a while ago. Greenwood's going to huddle up and earn some more clock. There goes the beef package out, and Caraway and Billy. Bland will come back in. That's Hudson Meeker going to get some time here. Yep. Minute 50. Play clock's down to 9. Cerebral football teams win. Archer going to go straight quarterback keeper. Cuts in.
Yep.
Touchdown. 1 yard scamper for Kane Archer, his third rushing touchdown of the night. And with 1:36 left, the Bulldogs have pushed this lead out to 30 points. 1 yard run for lucky number 8. And the Bulldogs are flexing muscle here at Joe B. Hatcher Stadium in downtown West Little Rock. Edwards, good snap. McDaniel got it down. Steinfeld's try is right down the middle. It's 58-27 here on senior night. 31-point lead for the Greenwood Bulldogs.
Woo. Well, the streak is in jeopardy. And I'm not sure they've given up 58 to us before. That may be a new record.
Yep, 57's always scored.
Yep. There's another record.
I think in the series, this is the most. They beat us like 55-25 or something.
I'm talking about how much they've give up to us.
Yeah, but I'm just mean overall between all the games. You got all the scores there? Yeah.
Yep. We got a new high.
Yeah, this is the most.
And there's a whole nother quarter left.
Now listen here. This is the last time we're going to play them unless we get them in a non-conference game.
We're going to have to get 60 before we get in the mercy rule. Actually, more than 60.
I tell you what,
Richie's over doing the math.
I wouldn't mind them scoring right here. Put a 70 spot on them. It's just to get to that mercy rule.
Okay, Buffkin, get on it. When's the last time we scored 70?
We never have.
No,
I can tell you that.
63. I think.
Not in the recent remember. I mean, unless they did back in 1930 when Thurmay was out there playing football with his leather helmet. Kicks up and away from Steinfeld. This one's going to bounce, stay in bounds. Oh, did it stay in bounds? He'll have to return it. And held on that time. Jasna with a nice pop at the 18-yard line. It was K.J. Colden. De Leon credited for the stop. And that's what I like right there. Braden Skaggs, on the way out to get ready for defense, goes and gives the kicker a high five for the kick in the corner. That's beautiful football. The little things I like to catch like that. You guys know every detail. Cobb, little flea flicker, shovel pass underneath to McKendra. He's got running room. First down, good play to the 34. Kind of caught him with a quick hitter. And Chance McKendra, the senior, picks up 14 quick yards with 1:24. Bulldogs up 31 points here in Pulaski Academy's home territory. Garner at middle linebacker. McKendra's still in there. He'll get a chance to run around the left end.
Room.
And he has some room. He'll run into Skaggs. And then Zach Edwards will run him down and make the tackle near midfield. And the chains will move again. And kind of like we saw last week, they hid that Daniels kid pretty good, the running back. We hadn't seen this guy all night.
Yeah, where's he been?
I don't know. I mean, fresh legs don't help when you're down in half a century. The pitch it forward again to him again. Garrettson got through the hole. McKendra slicing and dicing. He'll have another big gain to the 37-yard line. Garrettson got through the hole and downfield to help make the tackle with Sleepy Zitzman. What a play from Mark Garrettson. Wow. Harrington goes off with a cramp, it looks like, on the left thigh. First down at the Greenwood 38. Bruins on the move quickly here at the end of the third quarter.
Life back here in the stadium.
And we told you they weren't going to go down easy. And Coach Gill wants to stop this momentum a little bit with 23 seconds left. They'll burn a timeout. And how many fans right now from Pulaski Academy are saying, how come we ain't been playing Chance McKendra more? You know how that always happens that way.
Always happens. But you got fresher legs. I agree.
Mm-hmm. Well, right now, Greenwood's defense running sideline to sideline, pylon to pylon, running all over the place. We got guys there's somebody limping around on every play.
It's funny because it's sticky and hot, but you can see people's breath out there. It's kind of a weird deal where it's not cold, but it's
72.
Yeah, it's very strange.
I think it's so humid that's what you're seeing.
Maybe
it's even kind of foggy. You can see the fog kind of setting in. It's a weird deal.
Out at in the Giants in McCovey Cove, we call that the marine layer moving in. My baseball shot for the night. Congrats to Bob Melvin, our new skipper for the San Francisco Giants. I'm sure he's tuned in. Pulaski Academy now. First down at the Greenwood 38. Brandon Cobb in the shotgun and fakes the pitch forward, looking to throw. Pressure coming. He'll have to roll out. Makes a man miss. Has running room at the Greenwood 30. Trots out of bounds just past the sticks to the 27. Chains move with 16 seconds left. Nice little drive put together here by the Bruins. Brendan Chick out there noticeably limping. I don't know if Cody Johnson's in some sort of doghouse. I'd like to know. It'd be nice to see the sophomore get in there. That kid's got fresh legs and a motor. And there's the pitch forward to McKendra. Oh. And he tried to jump over. Is that Whitaker? Yeah, 21 to no avail. Short gain on the pass. Second down and 8. And the quarter comes to an end. Well, we've got some action going on here in the capital city. Clash of the Titans, two of the most storied programs in the last 30 years in Arkansas high school football, hooked up once again here in a dandy. It's been Greenwood pretty much the whole way. 58-27 is the lead. 12 minutes left here. The Bulldogs a chance to sew up a first-round bye in the postseason. 12 minutes. Come back and join us. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
How long have they been in business?
100 years.
100 years? That's nothing. We've been standing here almost that long. Why are we here again?
I'm trying to get one of those Farmers Bank ATV loans.
An ATV loan? You mean we've been posing all this time so you can get an ATV loan?
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
We welcome you back to Joe B. Hatcher Stadium, Rector Field here in Little Rock, Arkansas. Pulaski Academy High School. Bruins trying to get a score here early in the fourth. Stay in this football game. They're getting pounded right now by Greenwood by 31. Cobb will roll right, looking to throw. Has time, throws a floater up, and just out of the outstretched arms of number 18, William Swoboda.
Another man down.
And that is Nelms, another cramp. Boy, you don't see Greenwood cramping very often. Tonight's the night. Or is that Zitzman? Who is that down there?
That's 31.
Yeah, Sleepy Zitzman.
You know, the thing is it's a fly route every play.
Yep.
I mean, we're running sideline to sideline. These guys have done a good job running us off the football field, and quite literally, like you say, we don't do this very often, but it is humid down here.
Very odd. 11:54. That was the first play of the quarter. It's third down and 8. PA's got it at the Greenwood 25. As they work on Zitzman way down in the far corner.
If you've ever had a cramp,
first guy down there, Coach Young's first guy down there.
Yep. That hurts. Cramps hurt.
It's been a long time since I've had one. I'm not going to lie to you. Well, you know.
Since 19.
Well,
90.
I think you've got to exert a little energy maybe to get a muscle to cramp up.
Pull something on the golf swing.
Yeah, that's true. Cobb now 3rd and 8 at the 25. 5 wides, looking right the whole way. Fires underneath. Ooh. Boom! And let go. That ball was broke loose.
Allen.
Whew.
Josh Allen.
Nasty. Alex Izeldon. And knocked it loose. 4th and 8.
That was the latest call in the history of football.
About an incomplete or a fumble?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the guy, they come running in like they were going to.
It was certainly incomplete. Our Greenwood collision of the night right there. And
Coach Young.
I don't know. I guess he's thinking this is crucial. He wants to keep this to where we can score and get in this mercy roll.
Yep.
And they didn't like the defensive set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 out there.
Yeah.
So,
he wants the ball back, go score, and get the clock running.
And you think back to the 16 years that Rick Jones was the head coach, didn't burn a lot of timeouts. Coach Young will use them all.
Yep.
Well, Coach is one of the things we talked about. He was over here talking to him about is we got to be able to run the football a little bit, run some clock out.
Well, I get that, but I'd rather just keep scoring. that's the beauty of the mercy rule. That's what it's there for. You just get to that 35, add the extra one, the 42, and keep pushing. The goal now is to get this right here. We want to get a stop and give our guys a chance to go score again. This is a crucial fourth down.
It's probably been since the old game started at 7:30 before we're going to get a game over before 10.
Yeah.
After 10.
Yeah, that's true. Cobb in the shotgun, 4th and 7. Big one here for Pulaski Academy at the Greenwood 25. Flags fly. Delay a game out of a timeout.
Prior to the snap, there's a PI Roofing penalty flag.
PI Roofing gets the sponsor of the penalty flag.
PI Roofing.
I don't know if I like
illegal substitution.
There's 12 men on the field still right now.
Okay.
So that's a 5-yard penalty. Out of a timeout, that's a tough one. And, Coach, there goes the headset. Coach Young is hot. And I can't say that I blame him. Boy, out of a timeout. Hopefully we can hold him here on 4th and 3.
We were committed to stopping them, Tim.
Yeah, that's right. 5 wide, quarterback draw. Yep. Good call. And he ran into Garner, but he got the first down to the 16. Yeah, he just had to get 17. That's a killer.
I think Archer was wanting a little hold on that one.
I see Coach Gill over with hands on head in full H.B. Stewart mode, and he's getting the stink eye from the athletic director. I can see. Here's Cobb. Rolls right, looking to throw. Going to go to 7. Catch is made. Junior De Leon, nice job.
Yep, that's the way you do it.
And all season we've talked about how much depth we've had at some of our spots defensively, and these guys have been getting to get some playing time.
You're going to need them tonight.
You're seeing cramps and stuff. You're seeing fresh bodies. Good there from De Leon.
12-yard line. 2nd and 6.
And the clock's running.
Yes. 2nd and 6 at the Greenwood 12. PA trying to cut into this 31-point Greenwood lead. And they're taking their sweet time, and I like it. Cobb to throw. Archer tried to jump, got back. Cobb will roll left against the grain underneath. Too much for number 16 is Eldon. And that's Kaler Jasna, the junior in coverage. Boy, just, they've thrown the ball and scored, I guess, all of their touchdowns have been, 3 catching, 1 rushing. But those 3 are about the only thing they've really done passing. Our defense has played pretty well out there.
Yeah, this offense is for real.
I mean, it's just like what we saw in the state title game. So, I mean, pretty much.
Throw it deep.
Yeah. Maybe a little better personnel last year.
Shuttle pass.
Yep. And this time, Bulldogs all over it.
What's that, De Leon? Golly. Bringing the hammer. Golly, Richie.
Junior De Leon playing like a senior.
Junior De Leon don't weigh about a minute. Man, he sure brought the pads on that one. Love that.
4th and 6. Here we go. Cobb in the shotgun. Rolling left, looking, has time. There's a hold. I mean, there it is. You asked for it.
Oh, he dropped it.
Incomplete. We'll decline the penalty.
That was Mackey. Just raked the ball out.
And Riley White got the Kamala splash from big Evan Goodwin, their sophomore, number 70.
How big was that drop right there? We got to delay. We're going to decline this penalty, take the play. Offense is on the football field.
Beautiful. And the Bulldogs now a chance to enact the mercy rule if they can get a touchdown on this drive.
That's what I'm saying. Mackey saved that one right there by raking the ball out.
Fantastic. Well, the holding penalty was going to negate the score.
Yeah, but they'd have another chance. Play,
sure.
Yeah. We got the ball, boys. That's what we wanted.
Hollins in over here with Arrington. Good to see Isaiah back out there. Hobbled off earlier with Carnes now down here. Robbins and Braden Davis gets the ball, and he cuts back across the 15, still on his feet, 20, breaking tackles to the 23-yard line, 11 yards for the senior, and the chains will move. First down.
He stopped by number 23, Caleb.
Clock running. Bulldogs in a little huddle up back there. Just shoot him in the knees. Just torture. Ta-da-da.
A little bit of exiting going on here. Got a lot of ball left.
Oh, yeah. And Archer in the shotgun on first down at their own 23. They bring pressure. This time it is L.J. Robbins up in the gut. He'll get 3 yards. That's his second carry. He's got 3 yards. 1 carry for no gain earlier. 2nd and 7 at the 26.
Just inside the 26.
Arrington's going to come to the sidelines and go old school, bring the play in. No signal from Young, which, you know, if you're a Michigan fan, you know about signal stealing. And sometimes opposing coaches will try to get the sign. May have tried to figure out Greenwood's strategy in the dark this time. Uh-oh, Scotty Holland went on first. And Cooper Bland will come in. Speaking of stank eye from the athletic director, Scotty got it from the head coach.
Yeah, I think he got a good brunt force up there.
Arrington is cramping up. Hudson will come in. The best thing about it is that's 2 receivers came off, and 4 people are trying to get in the football game.
Yep,
It's beautiful. That's beautiful. By God, that stuff it needs to be on film. So look there.
Yep.
You saw Hostley trying to sneak in there. We saw Evan Reed.
Meeker's in now.
Yep, Hudson got the call that time. He beat him to the punch. Play clock's at 5, 2nd and 12. Hard count, and 29 came across. And we got to call our last time out. That's the only problem with trying to do a hard count. If they don't jump, you ain't got time to get the play off. Well, we don't have to stop the clock anymore, so whatever that's worth. 8:41 to go, 58-27. Been a lot of fun.
Yep.
Bulldogs looked
great ball game.
Yeah.
We knew it was going to be.
But there's trouble on the horizon, Meat, next Friday night.
Yeah, I know it. And we saw what they did to this team earlier in the year.
Similar to this.
Yep.
Cannot wait for Little Rock. Win or lose tonight. And we're going to win, by the way. But cannot wait for next week. Walker White, if you don't know, he's good. He's committed to Auburn. Richie might be decked out in full Auburn gear. Probably be getting selfies with him. Ball Barber, an Auburn fan.
Probably so.
Nothing wrong with that.
I was talking to the sideline or to their chain gang down here, and he said, y'all got a really good football team. And I said, what do you think about next week? He said, y'all got a really good team. And he said, I hope y'all beat them real bad.
There's no love lost between PA and Little Rock Christian.
Oh, no.
Here's Archer to throw. Screen pass is set up. Braden had to go up and get it, and he got to the 25. It's only 2 yards. I beg your pardon. It's 5 yards.
That was well defended.
Which is odd because looked like it was blocked pretty well, too. They still got in there and got him. 3rd and 8 at the Greenwood 25. They're going to try to milk more clock. Remember, no timeouts for Greenwood, 3 for Pulaski Academy. This is the game of the week down here in Central Arkansas. Evan Reed is checked in at a receiver over here with Carnes. Good to see Evan in there. 8 on the play clock. Archer has it. Pressure comes. He'll unload. LJ just tried to run before he caught it. Darn it. And he had the first down easy, too. So 4th down, and the punt team comes on. That stops the clock, too. That's the bigger problem with that.
They're trying to get Coach Young a little excited over there, I think.
You know, he doesn't have a whole lot of hair left. He's a younger guy, but
yeah,
we don't really need him to lose any more hair.
Coaching might do that to you.
Doesn't have a lot of gray either, so we don't need him grayed up either.
All right, punt time, 3rd punt of the night for Greenwood.
And it's away from Nelson. He got this one. Away she goes. Nobody back. Give us a bounce. It does. Looky here.
Wow.
This ball's on the run inside the 20, inside the 15. Oh, baby.
To the 10-yard line. What?
20.
So it was on the ball. Was on the 25.
Yeah, 25, 26. 35, 45, 55, 66-yard punt. 7. Whoa. Popcorn's half price in the concession stand now for the last 7:42.
That's how you flip a field.
Yep. Fantastic punt from Nelms. The weapon that's not a secret really anymore. And he's been over here on this PA side the whole night at this defensive spot. Kind of been hamming it up with the crowd. The Pfizer guys caught 3 touchdowns. I don't think they were all on him. I know they weren't. But Nelms has been...
No, one was on Allen, I think.
Mackey with help over the top. Over here against this Pfizer kid, and here come the Bruins. Cobb to throw. Trying their own little route.
Cash.
And down he goes! You'll get cash back! That's number 13 or 14 sack on the year for Cash Archer. And that's the one I want to see next week against Walker White.
2nd and 14.
They'll have to meet at some point on the football field, and it'll be like an Oklahoma tornado.
A couple of Titans.
5-yard loss, 2nd and 15. Cobb from his own end zone, really. Motion man comes across right to left. He'll want to throw. Looking downfield, in trouble. He'll have to try the little wheel route, and intercepted. Got it again. Booger Skaggs. Oh, baby. The third Oski for this Bulldog defense. Their 4th turnover, and that may be the dagger. Allen's got one. Caden Nims has one. And Braden Skaggs now with the INT. Oh, suffocating defense. Just magical. 58-27 score here, and it's mercy rule time.
29.
They'll start at the 29-yard line with 6:57 to go, 4th quarter. And Kane Archer with trips out to the left. LJ and Braden in the backfield with him. And he's got it. It's going to be L.J. Robbins. Look, oh, nothing doing. Nice play up front by Big 33. That guy's a handful. Peyton Adams. He'll lose 3 yards. So 3 carries for no yards for L.J. They'll 3 for 0. It seemed like I remember an NFL guy having like 3 or 4 rushing touchdowns with no yards. Scored from the 1 2 or 3 times and had a bunch of tackle loss.
That's about the 3rd time tonight Coach done that. Guy drop a ball or something, he go right back to him on the next series.
Yep. You're right. That's a good point, Richie. 2nd and 13 here. 6:18 to go. Clock moving. 4th quarter. Bulldogs up 31. Archer to throw. A little slant route. Arrington's got it spun outside. Now cuts back upfield. Now he's going to try to give up ground to make ground to no avail. This is going to go down as a 1-yard pass.
Exciting 1-yard pass.
And Kane's like, bro, I got passing yards. You're killing me. Another cramp for Archer, and this time Hosley got in there. 88 beat him to the punch.
Yeah, Archer's stats are going to be deceiving of the drops.
Yep.
And he probably could have had another 100 yards.
100% right, and obviously a better completion percentage. Play clock's at 13. Bulldogs break huddle. Hosley that's Coop Bland over here with Carnes. 3rd and 11 from the 31. Archer has a snap, looking left, now back right, pressure coming. Tried to step up, couldn't do it. He'll be sacked for a 1-yard loss. And let's see if they try to use a timeout here. Greenwood's going to let this play clock run down. They're going to go for it on 4th and long. I like this.
Better take a delay.
Homer's Kitchen Table, 4th down.
Well, it's set. Table set. Let's go.
Yes. Here we go. Under 5 minutes. I got all 3 timeouts. I don't know if I wouldn't have burnt one there, guys. I mean, if you think you're going to try to stay in the game, these seconds are precious you're losing. Even though it is 4th down. Archer's got it. He'll roll right, look to throw. Wheel route's been covered pretty easily. He'll throw, and that ball's incomplete. Try to go to Bland, and a turnover on downs with 4:38 left in the 4th quarter. And the Pulaski Academy defense does their job. Too little, too late, I'm afraid, but a good stand. Now, here's the deal. You win this game, then it's for all the marbles next week.
Yep.
But that game is really important because if you beat Little Rock Christian, that puts them and PA and Benton, I think, on the same side of the bracket in the postseason. And you've got a cakewalk to the semis or maybe even the finals. Really.
Wow.
1st down, Pulaski Academy. Cobb, a little trickery in the round.
Is that a hold on Allen?
Yeah, there. Finally called it.
Get a saddle. They had his armor wrapped around him.
William Svoboda on the carry on the end around. He was getting double teamed, but that was. Go ahead, Richie.
That was textbook on Allen on how you play that play. He sat out there on the corner, set his corner. Guy had to turn up inside. Did a great job.
Got the hold against Allen.
I mean, you have to call that. I know that's the 27-58 rule, but
right. Well, like I said, sometimes they're just obvious right out in the wide open. The coaches are asking for questions. They're looking for answers, but, I mean, I don't know what. I mean, I hate it, but part of it. 15-yard penalties, first down, or 10-yard rather, 1st and 20. Cobb to throw. Out route. Nelm swatted it down. Boy, that's just a beautiful break on the football. You know, when you know you've got Mackey over the top and help, and the guy plants the foot for the out route, you can break. As soon as you see him try to plant, you go get that ball. You ain't got to worry about a double move because Mackey's got your back. That's great football. Wow.
Yes, sir. That's how you do it.
A great adjustment on the Pfizer kid, too, by the Greenwood, by Coach Gill and D-back Sanders.
You haven't called his name this whole second half.
No. 58-27.
Oh, Hannah's in.
Gage Hannah doing some work on the end here.
There he is.
And there's a shovel pass. The Cotros breaks free the first batch, but Zach Whitaker was there to get, I beg your pardon, that's Eli Whitaker, got him down. No, Josh Allen. I'll get it right. Josh Allen's number 18. Still, this whole season, we're in week 9. Short gain, it's 3rd and 15. Low snap, Cobb to throw.
Trouble.
Trying to set a screen pass up. It's there. And that is Culpepper on the run. Jasna will run him down, but a good gain to Greenwood territory across midfield to the Bulldogs 47. 26-yard pass and catch.
He makes his way to the 47-yard line, and it's a Hounds Lounge first down.
Clock running, 30 minutes, 33 seconds. The white flag has been waved, and now Pulaski Academy just trying to make this thing a little closer. Greenwood looking for their 5th turnover. Cobb in the shotgun. Cotros back there with him, and he'll play action him, go to Pfizer. There's a catch, but he's out of bounds. 3-yard pickup at the 44.
How far can offensive linemen go downfield on a pass play?
I think like 2 yards.
Okay, they had one about 6. 71 was waiting.
Depends on if it's behind the line of scrimmage or not.
The throw certainly was not. 3-yard gain. Little out route. So here's Cobb. He's got it. Play action, looking to throw. Looking for that flag route again, and a good route ran. And he got him.
Yeah, this dude can spin it now.
He got Junior De Leon that time. Pfizer was just a post flag. It's textbook. There ain't no mystery. There ain't no tricks. It's a post flag, and that's a good ball again. You're right, Meat, from Cobb.
Beautiful spiral.
1st and goal at the 3.
The Bruins are in the Caldwell Toyota red zone. 1st and 10.
We're certainly making this Pfizer guy all conference tonight. Cobb will get back in there in the shotgun. 2:50 left. Pulaski trying to cut into this 31-point lead. They'll bring the receivers in a bunch formation to either side. And they give it to one of the upbacks, and he'll walk in. Caught us with our hand in the cookie jar, a play we haven't seen probably. Something special they put in, hoping it would tie the football game up or something, and yet they went to the well down 31 with the secret play. Alex Iselden with the touchdown with 2:38 to go. We knew they weren't going to give up without a fight. And a nice round of applause from the locals that stuck around here. And I appreciate the fans.
4 plays and 68 yards.
2 minutes, 38 seconds. And a 3-yard run from number 16. Or he pitched that forward. It was actually a pass, I guess, huh?
No.
It was just, and the PAT's no good. I thought we might have been offsides, but I don't see a flag. So it's 58-33.
Bulldogs 58.
25-point lead for Greenwood with 2:38 left.
I think that was just a misdirection.
Yeah, that's right. It was an end around.
End
That's
around,
right. Sure.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a go for 2 play. I don't know.
Yep, probably one of them. That's true. Well, stick around for the post game as the Bald Barber will hunt down Coach Chris Young and get his thoughts on an exciting ball game tonight. Obviously, cramps were an issue tonight, some injuries, and then the Spicer kid. Everything else is pretty much the Bulldogs' way. Scotty Holland's going to come in and go back deep for Greenwood just in case, but I would assume, obviously, there's going to be an onside kick coming.
Oh, yeah.
This one's going to be the end-over-end one. This is Big 51.
This one will have a bounce on it.
Yeah, and so you just let it roll to you, and it'll take a huge hop here at the 50 and let it go out of bounds, kind of like the other ones.
Got to go 10, right?
Yes. We can go get it before the 50. They can't touch it until after the 50 unless we touch it first.
Right.
And there it is. It's high in the air. Carnes climbed the ladder, and he has it, and they're trying to get it from him.
Blow the whistle.
And finally, the whistle blows.
Golly.
And now they're going to call that one on 29. I mean, it's been that way all night. It's been that chippiness. And we saw a flag thrown on us for the exact same thing.
Blow the whistle and that don't happen.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a terrible call. And the fans have a right to kind of complain. The one we got earlier was a terrible call on the center, Edwards.
I mean,
the one on Mackey earlier was terrible. That's the same exact deal. And I agree. And it's uncalled for. It's just a little extracurricular that's meaningless.
Well, he was stopped for a good, 3 seconds? Maybe?
Right. But there was no really malice. Didn't look like he was going to injure him, but the officials are trying to keep a clamp on it. 85 in there, Evan Reed. What did I say, my fifth cousin? He's my fifth cousin with a 5.
Wow.
We'll let y'all do the math. His grandmother and my dad are cousins. So she's my second cousin.
Okay.
Her daughter's my third cousin. Yeah.
Fourth?
Something like that, yeah.
That's
fourth
a lot,
cousin,
yeah. Golly.
Here's Archer. Low snap. He's got it. Oh, gives to Davis. Has a little room at the 30. Down to the 25. They're going to get Shortest with a hold. This one's coming back.
33's been very disruptive tonight.
Certainly. Good player.
So I'll
Except for the kind of late hit he got on him.
Yeah, Shortest is a little bit of break on some of these snaps. This dude's breathing down my nose. We don't have heights or weights, but that dude's all there.
We may need to vet the officiating crew, making sure none of them work for PI Roofing.
They're getting sponsored.
Yeah, I mean,
forever flag we throw, we get donated.
Oh,
2:20 clock still running.
Yep. Greenwood 2nd and 20 now, back at the PA 45. 58-33. It's all over, really, but the crying, but the Bulldogs going to work this one out, and LJ can't do that. He started and stopped. That's a no call on the motion. 2-yard carry for Davis. It'll be 2nd and 18.
Good no calls.
It's a terrible no call. I mean, it's obviously the issue's not in doubt now, but that's a very bad no call. And I agree with the fans. I expect my players to play hard till the buzzer. I need you to officiate hard till the buzzer. 2nd and 18. Archer in the shotgun. 5 on the play clock. 2 seconds. 1. They just got it off, and LJ tried to counter, kind of cut back, and a yard, and that's it. 3rd down and 17. Timeout finally called by PA. I'm not really sure why, but I guess you can't take it with them. Minute 13 left.
3rd and 18. Timeout, Pulaski Academy.
58-33. I mean, this is one of them. I mean, we came back on north side, but we had about 3 or 4 minutes, similar score. No, that was 18. We're down 18 with like 3 minutes.
Was it 3.5?
Yeah. But, hey, can't take them with you. Get everybody out there focused. Make a good play. Don't get any stupid penalties. A late hit or, whatever.
Coaches are still coaching.
Got to.
Right?
No question that's what was going to happen. But the home winning streak's about to come to an end for the Bruins, and the Bulldogs are going to get theirs tested next week when Little Rock Christian Warriors come to town.
Yeah, 25's kind of a magic number. That's 4 scores any way you slice it.
That's right. Davis will come out of the backfield in motion. Archer to throw. Got him on the little flat route. Can Braden make a move? 35, 30. First down. Got inside the sticks to the 25. Oh, baby. He got 18 yards on 3rd and 17 and a half. Chains moving. That's it.
Yeah. Victory formation.
And Coach Young signals the V in from the sidelines, and the Bulldogs will snap an 84-game home winning streak for these Bruins. And Archer takes the knee, and the clock will tick away. And the Bulldog fans come alive on the north side of Rector Field at Joe B. Hatcher Stadium, knowing that the Bulldogs are now 9-0. They avenge the state championship loss from a year ago to these same Bruins.
Well, Coach Kelly made a good point. I mean, these kids tonight, either the pressure's off, you forget about it, or they're not going to go their usual celebration thing. So
yep.
That's a lot of victories in a row.
Right on.
Especially football.
Yes. And the handshake line will commence. 58-33 with 20 seconds left.
Into the ball game. With the final score, Bulldogs 58, Bruins 33.
10 seconds. The Bruins will take their second conference loss. Little Rock Christian and now Greenwood. And that'll do it. From Joe B. Hatcher Stadium, 58-33. Bulldogs didn't score in the fourth period, didn't need to. 25-point victory here on the road in the 6A West against the Pulaski Academy Bruins. Haven't lost since 2013 to the Morrilton Devil Dogs in a postseason game down here. And just like we drew it up in the preseason, it'll all come down to Week 10. And the Bulldogs, they've got a little something to do after getting smoked last year by Little Rock Christian.
This is true.
They'll get to host the Warriors this week, and you hope that everybody is healthy, and you hope everybody can get healthy.
Yep. No question.
Should be an awesome game.
Kids kind of gimping around tonight. But Week 10 playing Little Rock Christian helps them get healthy quicker, I think.
The ball barber down there with Cash Archer getting some insight.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Did he get to rub the fro?
Yeah, it's out now. You know, and when you get near a barber with that hair, it's just making him.
Richie's want to get his scissors
out. He's having the convulsions out there. Let's take a timeout, and we'll come back and get with Coach Chris Young and get his thoughts on a nice road win here in a place where very few people have won. But I know one team has won here twice. The Greenwood Bulldogs.
They're undefeated here.
It's like the words of that old song, Bulldog Pride Will Never Die.
I've heard that song. It's an old good one, isn't it?
Yes, sir. 58-33 your final. We'll be back after this quick timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
How long have they been in business?
100 years.
100 years? That's nothing. We've been standing here almost that long. Why are we here again?
I'm trying to get one of those Farmers Bank ATV loans.
An ATV loan? You mean we've been posing all this time so you can get an ATV loan?
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
.273. 5 touchdowns for Archer. He didn't throw any picks, did he?
No.
Hang on, Richie. Hang on just a second.
We're on a timeout, I think.
Hey, we're back now. Let's go down to the field. And the top dog, Coach Chris Young's with the ball barber.
Hey, Coach, great win against a great team on a field that not many people get to do it on.
Yeah, you know, they're not only are they a great program and a good football team this year, very, very well coached, but playing here is tough, you know. There's a reason they won 86 in a row. They do a great job. You got to tip your hat to what they've been able to do here and accomplish here. And that's a good football team. You know, we're going to see them, I think, again down the road because they're going to beat a lot of teams. And fortunately, we came out tonight. We got some stops when we needed to. Offense was really good for 3 quarters, and then we stunk it up in the fourth quarter when we had a chance to put it away. But, you know, our kids battled. We hadn't played a full game all year, and you could tell we were tired and we got to get in better shape. And then we got a challenge coming up this week. I'm not sure, but Little Rock Christian, did they win tonight? Yeah, so I'm sure those guys are undefeated in conference. So we'll have a battle for the conference championship next week against one of the best teams in Arkansas. That'll be a challenge.
Hey, thanks a lot, Coach. Enjoy.
Thank you.
12 carries for Braden Davis, 70 yards tonight. No touchdowns. Archer with 8 carries for, 12 carries, 81 yards, 3 touchdowns rushing for Kane Archer. Throwing the football, Archer tonight, 17 of 26 for 273 yards, 5 touchdowns. 8 touchdowns tonight Archer responsible for. That's 15 in the last 2 games. Sweet Moses. Oskies by, let me get all my name. Let me get my numbers right. Josh Allen had one. We had a fumble recovery by Zach Edwards that was caused by, who else? I got that Junior De Leon kick it out.
Yes.
Nelms with an interception and Skaggs with an interception tonight. 3 interceptions. I think I'm missing one, but that's it. Yeah, 3 picks. 4 turnovers total. Receiving tonight, Carnes with 4 receptions and a touchdown. He had 53 yards. L.J. Robbins had 56.5, had a 10-yard touchdown, 4 for 66 yards for L.J. Arrington, 36 yards receiving in the second half. Another big night for the junior. That gives him 91 on 6 catches with 2 touchdowns tonight for Isaiah Arrington. We had a field goal made from 25 yards tonight for Bodie Steinfeld. And the Bulldogs led 23-7 after 1 quarter, 30-20 at half, 58-27 at the end of the 3rd quarter, and 58-33 is your final score. Bulldogs win in really convincing fashion here. The ball barber's made his way back up to our broadcast position. Rich, you got a good bird's eye view down there, or a worm cam view, I guess.
Hey, it was a great football game. Great atmosphere. You can see why this is a formidable place. It's tight. It's confined. It's got their own little kind of flair. It's loud. It's a loud stadium, even though it's, we're on a away game in a private school, and it was loud.
Well, you get kind of some acoustic with the buildings. It's kind of bowled in a little bit, kind of like Siloams. I don't know how loud it gets over there, but when their band plays, it's pretty loud. But, I mean, it's kind of echoing. So, yeah, awesome venue. It's kind of like Cameron Indoor Arena at Duke. You know how that's just an old rat hole. It holds about 8,500, and they're just been so dominant. And yet they haven't built the big arena over there at Duke. And you got this stadium. It kind of rivals Greenwood. It's a little underwhelming. There's not the capacity, there's not big bleachers. But the scoreboard generally tells the tale. And tonight it certainly did for the Bulldogs. 58-33 your final.
Couple of scores of interest.
Yeah.
Christian did beat Greenbrier 55-7. And Benton put it on West Memphis pretty steady too.
Really?
So Benton's going to go into week 9. I'm not sure who they play, but they're going to be undefeated over there.
At least in conference play, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we kind of were wondering about that game, and you thought, well, they got to go to West Memphis, but Benton's pretty good. The Braden Russell kid's a quality running back. But so you win tomorrow night, or next week, and you don't have to worry about them until the finals if everybody can advance as the 1 seed.
Is that a rematch of 2018 state championship, Benton and Greenwood?
Yes, one of them. Yeah, Payday was the quarterback on that one.
Yeah.
Because the coach said, all you got to do to beat Greenwood, stop that Hope boy in the regular season matchup.
Yeah, it didn't go very well for him either game, as I remember.
The guy that has
the ice cream man.
Coach Young said, Coach Jones said, I don't know what it is, but he's got it.
Well, awesome sight tonight. An ocean of navy and white over there. Great crowd. Our crowd was magnificent.
Our crowd was fantastic. I actually heard that a little grumbling from the Popo over there talking about, we need to make sure the crowd stays in order and watch their language. And
our crowd?
Like at a football game? Who's paying attention to what they're saying anyways?
Yeah, no one.
Nobody should have been.
And I don't, on the road games for sure, the old grandma's not going to be down there in front of me not having a good time listening to somebody complaining. The people that come down here and make these road trips, they're the diehards that
pay their ticket.
Right, yeah, absolutely. And so, but a great atmosphere. And, we're not in this thing to win sportsmanship awards.
I think this part, this team here, this Pulaski Academy team, it's been getting better. They got dinged up early with the quarterback going out, and they found a few answers. And you've seen them kind of pick up steam as the season went on, particularly probably after the loss to
Little Rock Christian.
But they got them at Little Rock Christian, so it's across town there a little bit. Not really
Right.
across town, 10
we,
minutes?
we
5
haven't,
minutes?
we haven't won there.
Yeah,
Nope.
and
Yeah.
so but they get to come to our house, and that's that. Maybe is that going to be the first time?
Mm-hmm. No, they back in the day they came up when the 06 or 07, 06, 07 when they were in our cycle.
And when our cycle,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. And we beat the fire out of them that one time. And I don't know if it was before or after they beat us in 07.
I think the first time we played them is when we played them down there, and then we beat them
The next year.
Yeah, and then we beat them at home.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one, guys, and we're certainly looking forward to it. We'll call it a night here from Pulaski Academy and Joe B. Hatcher Stadium. 58-33, the Bulldogs snap what Coach Young said was an 86-game home winning streak for Pulaski Academy. And the Bulldogs will throw their 61-game home winning streak on the line next week as Little Rock Christian comes to town for all the marbles in the 6A West. Both teams undefeated in conference play. Little Rock Christian lost to Shiloh earlier this year, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct.
So they'd have that one blemish. Say what you want, but that's an interesting loss.
They did lose to Shiloh. And pretty handily, too. They were never in the football.
Yeah, so we have to go check out that game. I'm curious how that happened.
They run the football down this road.
Right.
That's exactly. They thought they were going to come out there and throw it, and that coach from Stillwater came over.
That's right. The Shiloh ran the ball on them exclusively. That's the guy that was at Stillwater, Oklahoma that we played last year. He's now Shiloh's coach.
Yep.
So be interesting. Kind of take a look at that film and get some pointers on there. It never hurts for us to do a little research. But guys, sure enjoyed it.
Yep.
And hope y'all all tuned in and enjoyed the broadcast. We certainly had a good time. 58-33, Bulldogs now 9-0 on the season, and that makes them 6-0 in conference. Beg your pardon, 7-0 in conference. One more game to go.
That's correct.
Next week we host Little Rock Christian Warriors, and what is a huge game for all the marbles in the West. Home field advantage. We secured a home field bye. So all your deer hunters, hit the woods on November the 10th, 11th, whatever that Friday is, because we will have a bye that day on Friday in the first round. But you win next week, you get home field throughout. That's the key. All right, Meat. Enjoyed it, brother.
Good broadcast.
Yep, for Kevin Jones and the Ball Barber, I'm Tim Terry. I want to thank the Bulldog Foundation for getting us on the air. Sean Hall, Joey Buskin, doing the Lord's work, getting this broadcast on the air for you here on the road. And y'all don't know how tough it is to get all this stuff set up to you for prepared election. So